What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, November. Holy crap, November 2nd. Can't even believe I'm saying that. Wow, 2021, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition tonight. Some more Princes of the Apocalypse. We're on session 42, and uh, and those are the players right over there. All those guys right down there. I'm getting used to pointing. I got to point opposite. I'm pointing to the left, which is I don't know. But let's do some character introductions real quick. Let's start off with Manikiri playing Rufiel.
Hi, yeah, this is Matikura here, and I'm playing Rufiel, who is an Asimar. He's kind of been there, done that with the whole sorcerer thing. He's mastered that. He's been there, done that with the whole healing cleric thing. He's mastered that, and so he's probably going to take up rogue or warlock next, just to round himself out. Maybe barbarian, just to give him a good rounding.
A rage and sorcerer cleric.
Yes.
Nice. And then let's do a little Caesar action with Jangling.
Yes, Caesar playing Jingling Macadang Dang, Eldrin Elf Bard, who is learning his magic skills and really sucks at Vicious Mockery.
Really? Does he really suck at it?
They keep succeeding.
What happened to the cameras? That's just not right. Who would have thunked it? You change the size that are on the window that are open, it shrinks them. So when you open them, they have to stay the same size,
Uh,
which
Marbania's in character.
which are like this big on this monitor. So Morbanya's head's like right now this big. It's like this big. I'm covering it
You're
up. I'm
welcome.
hiding it. I can't take it. I gotta cover them up. Sirenscape and that thing on top. Okay, we're good. Next is Spinster playing Soleil.
Yeah, well, my favorite vicious mockery is everyone who ever loved you was wrong.
Nice.
And speaking of loving is wrong, Soleil is a barbarian and taps into the magic around him every time he goes into a rage. Still trying to learn how to control that. He's accessing more and more. Um, and he's hangs out with Lumina, his brother, um, now that their sister left him and their father died.
Yeah. Marbania is playing Pinch.
Yeah, pinch. Yeah. Little halfling. Brains the operation. Yeah. Slay was given the introduction, or Spin was given. He said something. I was thinking, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Something. I don't know. I can't see his character loving anybody. He's such a shit disturber. So anyway, Marvania playing pinch. He's a halfling. He's a rogue. Probably not the brains of the operation. He's probably the stumble bum, but he's there in a pinch if you need him.
And last but not least, Valtrex playing Lumina.
Yeah, Lumina. He's a ranger. Kind of sits back most of the time and pecks off the enemies with arrows when he can. And he wasn't going to multi-class, but I found this homebrew one on the internet that I swear is balanced, guys.
Nice.
And Drake is playing with his token to put it on top of his camera like that. And I can do that. Okay. That doesn't work. Huh. I'll have to play with that later. Not working as intended, but is working. So don't mess with it right now. We are going to pick up where we left off last week, and I'm going to read the description of the room that you're in currently. There's an ancient fountain shaped like three dancing merfolk. It stands in the middle of the court. There's no water and it's dry, and pieces of the sculpture have been damaged. Two of the merfolk are missing their arms, and the third one is missing her head. Huh. What do you know? So there's going to be four arms and a head somewhere you guys are going to find, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty specific. Hey,
How tall is this statue?
I would say it's pretty big. It's I don't know, 15 feet tall. Like
So they're
there's like
larger
to
than
the very top of
average
where
size.
the water comes down.
So they're larger than normal size. They're larger the statues.
No, I would say that merfolk are probably normal size, like to scale. And then there's a hallway that leads north and a light out there. And there's the way you came in, which was from the south. And east, there is also some light shining from some kind of light source down that way. But you guys did hear some talking. I think it was actually Soleil that walked up there and heard some common voices, common language, talking about that they have to open some crates to inventory some stuff. How did they put it? Some cargo.
So I'm going to climb up onto the statue, stick my head where the head is missing. Hey, Lumina, what do you think? Think I could be a good mere woman?
You're far more attractive than you've ever been.
I was trying to think if I had one of those little where you stick your head in the hole and there's like the mere folk around it. I was gonna throw his token on there, but it'd take too long. Find it, drag it in, do all that. So I'm assuming. Oh, and there's a door. Wait, I need to turn off player vision. Yeah, there's a door right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And there was a door that you came past down the hallway this way.
Can't see that. No.
Well, you'd have to go back to Pinch. I can't see that. Pinch can see. Pinch can see around him currently. He went into stealth mode. Everybody else has dark vision, so low
Yeah, I
light.
can see Lumina and Rufiel. And
Yeah, let's see what Pinch can see. Let's turn on Pinch's view there. There it is. That's what Pinch can see right now. Just around him.
But we heard voices from that
Hey,
hall,
no, you
right?
can still hear the voices from that hall. They're not trying to be quiet.
Okay.
You can hear them prying on crates and say, "Oh, come on, put some back into it. You can get over here and help." And
Right,
you
let's
did
go to
see one individual walk past the doorway briefly, like just like didn't even look down the hallway towards you guys, just kind of like, "Oh, there's another one over here," or something, and walked quickly across the view in front of you.
Well, why don't we all use our regular tactic of drawing our weapons and rushing in, and then Soleil can talk to him?
Offer him a beer.
He's too busy playing the female mermaid. The mermaid, yeah.
The mer.
It's a shame we can't take this statue with us. We could use it as a diversion.
I feel like Dad would have liked that statue.
What you guys want to try to do? Some kind of sneaky like sneak up on him and surprise him?
Pinch just moved because he didn't want to be out here in the middle of the room, holding a nightlight. So,
He's in the
so
corner. He's like,
he,
his eyes are all big. He's looking around. I can't see shit.
So I'm going to lay on the ground and just look around just enough on the floor. I'm going to watch for a minute. He said that he saw somebody walk by. So I'm going to watch and see if I can tell if it's a cultist or.
Let's see. What is this guy? He's got like a overcoat on, like what a peasant would wear, like a peasant overcoat. And underneath the overcoat, you can see that he's got the dullness of some leather armor. And hanging off of his belt, there's a curved blade about 2.5, 3 feet long called a skimtar. And
All right.
other than having a big freaking like wave freaking symbol on his back, you think this guy's probably a cultist.
Okay. So I'm going to sort of stand up, wave, get everybody's attention. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to do. And I'm going to go.
All right, so you're gonna run in, and what's your intention when you run in? As soon as you get to the corner here, you can see a guy immediately to your right. Let me show him to you. His name is Peasant Overcoat. It's a coincidence, isn't it? And then when you get like a heading into the next step there, you can see another guy. He's like leaning, he's sitting down, and he's got his back on this column back here. Tough scruff. And then, like, prying on a crate is matronly. Matronly is right there. He's prying on a crate. And then sitting on top of a crate in the corner, like all the way back up in the corner, like just relaxing, is a guy or a type of guy you've seen before. And let's bring back this old image that you guys have seen before. The Crushing Wave cultists, and you've seen these chicks quite often with the sharpie sword, shark tooth swords. And you haven't seen one of these guys yet, I don't think. But this is the guy that's in the corner. This big blue dude over there. I guess he's called a Fathomer. A Fathomer. They look like they've kind of warlocky, kind of can tap into some crappy, something like that. But he's just chillaxing up there, right there.
Okay.
Right there.
So my intent is to come in with my sword, and so I'm moving over to here. Say, you got any bandages? You may want to grab them. And
So you got your sword out, and you run up to him and say, "Do you got any bandages?" It's like Timmons. A bullet or a bandage? He's walking around the battlefield after a fight going, "You want a bullet or a bandage? That's your choice." A lot of people took the bullet. It was amazing. All right, let's do initiative because there's no such thing as a surprise round. But I do think at least Soleil is going to surprise at least this first guy. Anyways, so let me push initiative. Let's get that going. RFI, select all PCs, initiative, request roll. And push my little button down here. Yay. You're not making it easy on me, Raphael. I tell you what, at 1,
Every time. Rufiel's like constantly last in
Well,
this
look at
campaign.
Soleil. He's already role playing it out. He's got advantage too. Um. Yeah. So Soleil, you're really the one that's gonna just get the surprise going here. Um. So yeah, go ahead and move in, and I'm even going to give you advantage on your attack because he's not even paying attention. He kind of glances at you, and he thinks he thinks you're the guy in the overcoat over there, coming back with like a pry bar or something. As he glances up at you, and you holding up your sword, he's like, "Oh," and you're like, "Shit." I'm assuming you're going to hit him, right?
I am. So as part of my bonus action to enter my rage, I can move up to half my speed. I don't really need it, but I have it, so I'm going to use it.
Oh yeah. You could easily get in there.
So that's 20 feet. And then I'm going to use my movement to go 5 feet in here. And
Well, I think you'd probably be more likely in this square, but yeah.
I just don't want to draw attack from the acrid tough scruff. So
No, he's sitting. He's
um,
sitting prone, and when he stands up, he'll be there.
okay. So I'm going
But
to
he's
attack.
currently sitting and he's prone. So if you do get him, you'll have advantage on that. Well, you got a surprise on both of them anyway. So. I like that
Not
one.
sure what that was, but okay.
That's your range, man. It's a little different every time now.
All
What?
right. So cool. I get. So I'm actually going to go, and I'm about to ready to swipe down at the matronly as I see this blue guy over there, and uh, disappear and show up right next to him as a sword comes swinging down on him.
Oh, cool. So you come running in and you're like, "Roar," and you break out your rage. And as you run, you just kind of ghost like through those two guys as you teleport up onto up. Actually, you probably want to be on top of this barrel here because he's up on the crate too. So I can
Gotcha.
see you just teleport on top of that barrel and just come down on him as he's like snoozing against the wall there. 14 points of damage. That woke him up. He opens his eyes. You pull your sword out of his chest. He looks at you, and you see the blood on your sword kind of turn into water.
Oh, great. Now I don't have to clean my sword.
Right?
This is
It's all
awesome.
clean. It's all sparkly. Another 16. Ouch.
You may want to get that checked.
So, uh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna bring that up. The old surprise, because this guy's like, holy crap! I just came over here. I don't know what's going on, and I'm surprised. Uh, yeah, this guy is too. Pinch! You're like in the corner. You hear thump
I
thump
hear
thump
feet
thump
go
thump
running
thump. Then
by.
you hear, huh? Huh? What was that? Then you hear.
I hear Slay say something about you're gonna need a bandage or something. You got a bandage. And Pinch is like, well, I guess the jig is up. So he he reaches in and grabs his drift globe and at least gets some light on the situation where he can see. Well, I don't know. He'll get it ready. He'll get ready to pull out, and he's gonna. My, oh, well, there they are, standing right in front of me.
um,
Uh,
the drift globe, is it an action to activate it?
I think it is. Let's
So let's
take a look
say
at it
that
here just a
you've
second.
got it in your in your pouch or wherever you keep it, but you activated it, so you've got a little bit more light.
Okay, you're within 60 feet of command word.
Is it just a command word?
No, that's
To
for the daylight spell.
no, you want the light one. What is that
Yeah,
to use?
just the light one. It doesn't.
What'd you break?
Did I break something? Nothing broken on this end.
Take class if you're on a 6V, you speak command cards. It's illuminate. Do they? Yeah, so it's just a command word. You could just
Yeah,
say
it's just a command word.
illuminate,
Illuminate.
and then or whatever. I don't know. You got to come up with a command word. Illuminate.
Let's see. Tokens aren't locked, so I started in this corner.
Yeah, there are now. They're locked.
All right. 10, 25 gets to here. And there's a light source in here. So
Yeah. Let's see what. I want to see what you can see.
I don't see Slay though, or anybody else.
No, you think he was over here somewhere. You weren't that way. You can hear him over there. You hear clang, 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 clang. Voices and commotion coming from over there.
I'm going to
Let
bonus
me
action.
describe the room to you guys, since I think you're all going to be
Okay.
coming in there.
Yeah, I'm not pulling out the globe yet though, because there's a light source in here, so I don't really need it.
All right, so you want to move in so you can see a little. So that's 10.
Yeah. Let's see, 5, so that's 10, 15, 20. That was my bonus action dash to.
Yeah, this guy's totally got his back to you, and you're gonna have advantage on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's like bent over. He's like got a crowbar wedged in this crate, right? And he's like prying on it, and he's like, "Get it in there, get it!" And he looks, and Soleil's up, and he glances back at you as you come running in, and you just like right in the throat if you hit him.
Well, if I hit him, let's see.
Yeah, with advantage.
Hopefully I don't hear ha ha. Well, it is a hit.
Yeah,
barely. I was lucky.
Yeah, so he turns and you just like catch him right in the throat with your freaking dagger, and you just like, he's like, he falls over. You just let him fall the rest of the way to the ground. Clump.
Yeah.
The guy sitting on the ground, he's not even up yet. He's like, the Fathomer just got hit twice, and I think he's going to use his polymorph ability, shape changer. Cool. So yeah, so he like transforms into a water serpent. Let's see. I want to put him over here for now, and hide that guy. Skip turn. Great. Skip turn. Skip turn. I already got it programmed. Skip turn for zero rounds. How do I set that? I don't know. I set it for like 23. Who cares? That guy. All right. So he transforms into. Is there art? Is there art for the serpent guy? No. No art. All right. So he looks like the dude from the abyss. You know, remember the or Leviathan? I don't know, but the serpent thing. Oh, serpent form. It's just a link to the NPC sheet. Damn it! I got like 3 of them open now. All right, and that's action, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, uses action, and then he's going to look menacing. Rawr! Jangalang.
Jingling's gonna run up in there 30 feet and see what he can see.
I didn't describe the room. 6 tall columns of cracked and chipped red marble loom over this hall, which lies east of an underground lake. So you can smell the air and the water over there. Provisions and trade goods are stacked against the walls, bundles of valuable furs and pets. Sacks of flour and meal, barrels of salted meat and ale, casks of oil, and more. So, like, you know, cargo, I guess. There's 3 long tables with benches are set up in the middle of the room. There's also a large bronze gong that stands on a stone quay at the lake edge, so over to the east. And a single torch burns in the sconce on one of the room's middle pillars. So, bioweapon with a ray. What's up, man? 3 raiders. All right. Hey, welcome. We're just getting rolling in a combat round here. With Jangalang coming into the room, and you see this cultist over there that you got targeted, peasant overcoat, and he's picking up a pole, a crowbar, one of those big pry bars. So he's got a spear in his hand or something now.
Yeah, so Jingling's gonna try to hit him with some Tasha's hideous laughter. Take him out of the fight.
Oh, he totally fails it.
All right, where's these effects? Here we go.
Ha 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 ha.
And that's the end of Jingling's turn.
That's so funny.
Total party kill.
Don't want that one sneaking up on anybody.
I should buy one. I should allow one of those instead of Clyde. We'll just do a TPK. Just
Oh,
100,000.
Jesus.
100,000
Engorgio.
TPK.
Engorgio. He would buy it
know
every
he'd save
time.
up
You
for
know
it.
he would. All right, Lumina. You hear all this commotion. You were like, I guess, like making sure your arrows were straight or something.
Well,
And,
yeah.
because you got a 5 initiative. Some reason you're delayed. So
Right?
you
I
run
was a little
in
busy.
and
Oh,
you like bump into Jangalang.
that's all right, because I will go ahead and step a little bit past him, and then go ahead and take a shot at this one who's just kind of over here by himself.
Is he prone?
He's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
so you're gonna
prone?
have a
Oh,
disadvantage.
Yeah,
'cause he's
Tasha's makes him prone.
He's on the ground
Oh,
going.
all
And he
right.
points at you and laughs. Yeah, I'm prone, bitch.
So I look at him and aim, and then I realize that he's laying on the ground just laughing. So I'll spin around and take a shot at the other one instead.
See you, bio. Don't bug out too much in Divinity 2.
He's also prone.
He's also prone. The
He
only
is?
one that's not prone is the one behind Soleil, who's a big water dude now.
Oh
So.
man, I missed that on that.
Now,
that one.
the prone one over there, leaning, is still surprised though.
Well, all right. If they're both prone, then I'll go ahead and step back to where I was to the side of Jangalang and take a shot at this guy, even through Soleil. So I'm probably gonna have a couple minuses.
Yeah. So here's your choice here. The cultist on the over here, you would be at normal roll to hit him because you would have advantage and disadvantage because he's prone and surprised.
Okay.
And the guy back here, you'll have a -2 to hit. So.
All right. Well, I probably. Yeah. Let's go after the surprise guy, I guess.
Well, no,
And
So
Lumina
this
has
guy over here,
advantage in the chat.
that guy.
and
That guy.
and and
Okay.
you have
Oh, they're both.
advantage.
They both
So
say
yeah,
surprise. So.
oh, they both are surprised. Yeah. So anybody, right now you have
All right.
advantage too. So anybody you want to hit, you'll have advantage on.
All right. We'll just do that guy because I've got him targeted.
Who bought
Throw
that?
Hunter's Mark on him.
Matakiri?
Random guy.
Some random
Somebody cool.
Matakiri. I don't know.
Somebody
Random guy. Let's
I don't
just
know who
change your
I
name.
don't know who that
From
guy
now on,
is.
you're random guy.
Random guy.
So the guy's leaning against the wall. He's like, and you like shoot him in the chest. Yeah, it just like sticks him right in the neck to the wall, or to the marble column, right? Like a piece of it breaks off and hits him in the head too, and just like decapitates him.
I'm probably a little bit grossed out by what I just did, but spin around and take a shot at the other guy then with my other action.
He's like,
And
"Is this the pole you want?" And he turns around. He's holding this pole in his hand. Thunk! You stick him right in the chest. He's like, ah! And he too goes down slower though, and drops the pole, and it makes a loud clang when it hits the ground. Rufiel.
I'm gonna move to where I can see what's going on.
Line of sight is wonderful.
Yeah, and I am going to. Let's see. I'm going to Sacred Flame the Fathomer.
Now he is a big water guy. I'm just saying, but you know, it's not really a flame.
Oh yeah, Sacred Flame's radiant, so.
Yeah, yeah. And he fails it.
Yeah.
And apparently, radiant damage works just fine on him, as his water gets cooked in radiant light. That's a long one.
That one is. That's the official one from
Nice.
the sound set.
It'd be nice if somehow you could put like a stop time in there, right?
Mm.
Like it'd only play for 10 seconds or whatever max, and then it just shuts off. But I don't know. That's nerdier than me for sure. Just jingling, you're gonna come running around the pillar. You put your hand on the pillar, and you just kind of swing around. Whee!
Yeah, and he's gonna try to hit this guy. Let me clear all my targets. This Fathomer here, this big water snake.
Yeah, he's
But he was
enjoying
some
being in a water
Eldritch
snake
Blast.
for the limited time. As you hit him, and you 6 points of damage, and hit him again for one. When you
One.
you like blew a hole in him, and then you hit, and he only hit a couple of water droplets the second time. And then he forms back again. Oh, he slips on himself, I guess.
So I continue to radiantly burn him.
Oh.
So wasn't it his turn?
Did I put the?
Nope, I guess not. Okay. So
No.
I'm going to jump over this barrel and go look up here.
Wait, there's a guy in combat with you. Why are you leaving?
I'm gonna look around up here. Is there anything, any other enemies or anything else I can see when I move
Are-
up there? And
Are
he
you
gets an
just?
up attack on me.
Does he? I don't see why he wouldn't. Right? Okay.
Right.
So you just like turn and go and walk away from him. What has he got? He's got a constrict. What? What kind of crap? Melee weapon attack. Okay, here it is. So he takes a water bubble and totally fumbles. Slips on himself, I guess. Is that what we said? He slips on himself. It's not
All
even
right, so
worth
I can't
rolling when you
see
fumble.
anything up here. Do I? Is there anything that's not exposed that should be? I'm looking up at the bridge and all that stuff. Do I see anybody else?
Is his sword saying anything? Warning,
No.
warning,
Well,
warning.
there is danger within 30 feet of him still, because he only moved 30 feet away from the guy that's trying to hit him. Let's see. You got dark vision.
I do. Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't. I'm stalling, making sure where all these guys are at. Hmm. Oh, okay. You do see somebody way out here at the edge of the water. See my
Okay.
arrow?
I do.
And
All right.
he is not human. See if I got an
Okay.
image.
So I'm going to take my sword, put it on the ground, and start this huge overhand swing. Use my bonus action and teleport back, and hit him twice.
And I'll show you the picture that you see. He looks like he might have been like in the water or getting out of the water or hanging around the water or something. But I see one of those guys. Like at the edge, of your vision and stuff. So you teleport back over here.
Where were we?
He's like, "Brr, blub, blub." And then you slip on him. Then you slip on him.
Barrel's all wet now.
Yeah. That's funny. You rolled the same effect on the effect table that he rolled too with that fumble, which was embarrassed.
There's a lizard guy up there.
Lumina.
I yell back as
Quit telling tall tales, Soleil. And I will move up to the right about there, get a better shot at this this water thing, and see if I can do any damage to it with my longbow.
All right. You move over there. Like, you step in the guy's blood there that got decapitated when you shot his head off.
I slip a little, but
it's all tacky, slick. And this
there we
guy's
go.
still up. No, he's not. All right, so I think he polymorphs back into the other dude. Let's see. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. He says polymorph into me server comes the water back. Purchase true form. Da, 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 da. All right, so how much damage did you do to that guy the first round, Soleil? Do you remember?
The very
roughly?
first round,
Yeah.
it was close to 30 because it was 15 and 16, I believe.
Yeah, let's say
It was.
32. 32. All right, so yeah, so he transforms back into uh, his other self, and
You
do
can't
you,
see him on the map.
it's because I didn't put him on the map. What do you think? I'm a good DM or something? He's
Yep, it was
Reading
exactly
stats.
30. 14 and 16.
Well, he bled a little. I gave him 32. You got 2 more for being honest. You could have said 100. I'm surprised you didn't. Lumina, did you have another shot or?
I
This is
do.
the
So
taunt.
he turns back into this form and is still up, right?
Yeah. He's like,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
but he's got a couple of big greatsword gashes in him from earlier.
Well then, yeah, I will take another shot at him now. My when he switched back, my hunter's mark dropped off him. It looks like. Should that still be on him?
Technically, he's the same creature, I guess, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I slip in the blood and just like shoot the arrow up into the.
We're all having a slip and slides.
It bounces all around and
You
almost hits
didn't roll the
Soleil.
same effect though, so it wasn't
Oh,
as
that's
bad.
good.
You didn't embarrass yourself.
Well, I
Pinch.
did, but not as badly, I guess.
So Pinch has no idea what Luminous firing at, what these guys are, because he can't see him. So I'm assuming dude
Pinch
doesn't
can't
know
see.
Pinch is there. Yeah, but I mean the room is lit up, but this guy's not in my line of
No,
sight. My
just because
question,
you can't see something doesn't mean they
right?
can't see you.
Are those tables?
Yes. Yeah, like
Oh,
regular like picnic table type tables. There's benches
yeah.
that aren't drawn in there.
So Pinch goes to there.
He runs under the table that has a torch next to it.
Well, he can't see. He doesn't know where anything's at. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Well, there's a light source there. You definitely see the light source.
Right, but I mean, I see nothing else. I think hiding under the table here is. I mean, there's bound to be shadows down here under the table.
Oh yeah, I think you could hide under the table for
I'm gonna do that.
somebody that doesn't know that you're there.
Right. And then I'm gonna hold my action, and if anything like comes within reach, I'm gonna take a poke at it.
So he's under the table. He's got his dagger out. He's like, if something gets close enough to me, I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna stab it.
Well, I mean something hostile. Yeah.
If you can't see it, how do you know it's hostile? We'll get to that if something gets close to you. Soleil, come on, this guy's like, he hasn't even got an action yet. I mean, he did get an action, but he just turned into a water thing, get more hit points. He turned into a sponge, basically. He's like a druid, a barbarian,
Shapeshifter.
barbarian, a
Okay.
barbarian, the druid
All right, so I'm going to try to finish him off.
raging. Well, it didn't slip totally in his blood, but the second hit might do it. No,
Almost.
he's like,
All right.
that's not cool, man. I'm totally burnt, man.
And then I'm going to say, you guys can finish him. I'm going to go check out that lizard guy, and I'm going to teleport.
Just because you can.
And then I'm going to walk the 30 feet up.
Wait, you could teleport this whole time?
40 feet. My
It's
movement is
just
40, so I'm going to walk up to there.
this wild magic surge this round. Let me find one of these lizard guys. It's
Lumina, your brother's gotten a little jumpy.
Oh, we might have to put him down. If he bites one of you, let me know.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Let's say he probably got to about here. Let me turn him on for you. And he's carrying like a pail, and it's got water in it. And he sees you, and he kind of stops as you come running down the hallway. And he gives you an inspection, like he's checking your uniform for the gig line or something. He's looking you up and down, and he kind of cocks his head a little. And what the hell language does he speak? Probably Draconic? Uh-oh. Don't drag the map all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, do you speak Draconic, perchance?
I speak 5 languages. Draconic is not one of them, though.
So he says,
So I'm going to try to be non-aggressive. I'm going to have my sword out, but not waving it at him, and I'm going to sort of wave and
well, your sword is
say,
probably sparkly
"Hi."
clean right now,
Mm-hmm.
because you were
Goes
hitting that
dripping wet.
Fathomer.
Yep.
So there's no
Yeah, this
evidence
guy's an
of like
occultist, so I'm not going
blood
to
and
attack him.
stuff. See, and he. So do you like put your hands? I mean, like.
I'm going to wave and sort of say, "I got some food if you're hungry." Just try to be nice and wave and just have my sword sort of down in my other hand.
And
You want a performance or something?
no, because he don't care.
Okay. Honey
It's pretty
badger.
specific what these guys do when they come across the party. So
All right. With Soleil out of the way, Rufiel finally has a clear shot, so he's going to try a firebolt on this guy.
like,
And do nothing. Singe the wall.
yeah, like he slips as he's changing form. He kind of slipping out of the top of this crate, and as he slips onto the ground next to it, you hit the wall above his head. Pinch, you're still under there, guarding the underside of this table. You look up and you
I guess.
you see there's a dagger taped to the underside of the table.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
like on the like over here, like right above your head. You look up, you see this and it looks like it's taped for convenience of like pulling it out, like
pulling it out quick. Yeah.
a shank.
So I could quickly pull it out, huh?
Sure, I mean,
Well, I'll pull it out, put it in my offhand then, and I'm gonna start moving around this column. I can't see
you could
anything.
pull
This
the
is like a
whole.
black.
You can
Like
pull
that's
the whole
all.
sheath and everything if you want it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
All right.
just and stuff it in your bag.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just stuff it
So
in the
you
bag.
used your free action to do that. Your draw a
Okay.
weapon or put away.
Yep. Draw a weapon. So I moved to here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. That'd be 20, 25. I still don't see anything. It sucks not having dark vision. And I still don't see anything, so I'll use my bonus
So
action
as you're
to dash right up behind Slug.
like feeling your way down this tunnel and stuff, you trip over something on the ground. And when you reach down and to pick it up or to see what it is, anyways, you realize it's a magical item from Matakuri, Cheater and Chat.
Cheers, Matty Curie.
Eventually, we'll
Some
get
random
goggles of
guy.
night. So
Yeah, one of these days.
odds are we'll get goggles of night sometime.
Some dust of
Dust of
disappearance.
disappearance.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, that's nice. I think Pinch got that. No, so, I don't know. One of my characters. All right, let me grab that. Put it on my inventory if that'll go in there.
Loading, there it is. Let me
No,
ID it. There you go. It's in the party sheet whenever you want to grab it. All
very
right, so
cool. I'll grab that. Move that over there. So I use bonus action to dash up behind Slay. 15 feet. That leaves me 10 feet. Is there any? Do I? Oh. Uh. Well.
so there's probably not hiding the fact that Pinch just murdered a couple people, right? He's probably got blood on him and down his arm, and
He's got
then
blood on his
he's
dagger for one guy, not a couple of people. Come on, and there was no murder to it. Well, so
then he
okay, in for a
slit his
penny, in for a
throat,
pound, in for a penny, in for a pound. Hang on, let me cancel that because it
and this.
wasn't true. He moves
So
right.
when Pinch runs around the corner, as a free action off of his, as a reaction off of his turn, he's gonna drop the bucket. Here it goes, clunk onto the ground, and hisses.
What? Drop a? Oh, this guy? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I see.
yeah, he
I
was
see.
carrying a bucket full of water.
Okay, so free action movement, bonus action. He doesn't look friendly, so he's gonna maybe
I
get
mean, you look,
maybe get.
take a quick glance at Soleil, and he's like, "I was gonna talk to him."
And so as I do, I miss him. I kind of.
Hold on one second. Let me double check his. Yeah, you do miss. It
Yeah.
doesn't get through his scales on his body. He's got like lizard scales.
All right, Jingling is going to. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Eldritch Blast. Not like that.
Damn it! Bounced off his armor,
Oh,
and he dodged.
jeez.
And he dodged.
Where'd Soleil go?
Is that guy still alive
We
back there
can't kill him,
somewhere?
Matthew.
I've never seen him. I don't know where he's at in that room. I've never seen the
In that
Ah, the
corner.
lizard folk.
dude. Oh.
So the lizard folk. He like you see him like choke up on this shield he has strapped to his arm, and then he reaches down and he pulls out this big gnarled piece of driftwood that's got like knobs and spikes hanging out, a big ass club. And he looks down at Pinch and he just grins and his teeth go back like 80 teeth deep. And he says something in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic? As he swings it at
It
Pinch.
says here that I know the word for "oh shit" in Draconic.
As he slams his freaking heavy club into you, did you want to try to evade any of that? Or
Yeah, I do want to try to evade that because I have no idea if
not
he's got.
evade, but whatever the one is.
Yeah, I've got it on me. Should have that. Should have put it on me.
No, I don't think it's evasion. I think it's the other one. Evasion is for
Cunning
like
dodge or
fireball.
something. Uncanny dodge.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
uncanny dodge. There's that, and I'll take you.
And so you should take. All right, he does 3 points, so you only take one. And that's 2 attacks, each one with different weapons. So he hits you with his heavy club, and then he tries to bite you with his teeth.
Oh.
He like, snips at your top of your hat, like snip, and misses it. He like gets a little piece of a top of a feather yet hanging out of your hat. He's like, puh, puh, puh. Oh, and hold on, I meant to move him.
Pinch starts laughing because he knows that's from the butt of a griffin. It's a butt feather.
Yeah, and he's definitely gonna move up, thinking that he's got the better end of you guys. And given Soleil doesn't have to teleport. The Fathomer, now he's like slunk down onto the ground, and he's gonna move in on Lumina and trying to get away from Jangling a little bit. Moving around, and he is going to. Actually, this guy's more of a third level spellcasting, trying to touch you, Lumina.
I need an adult.
Oh, you see his hand it like shrivels up, and his fingernails get real long, and he reaches at you and he tries to hit you, and you dodge out of the way, and he goes shit, and he scratches the marble column. And Lumina, you get to respond as you're all up against this column. You got your back to it now. You got your bow in your hand. You're like, you look down. You see the pick hanging off of your belt.
That's exactly it. I'm slipping in the blood a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna pull out that pick and go to town.
He looks down at the pick, and you see his eyes get kind of big, like he kind of recognizes it a little bit, maybe,
Hmm.
as you hit him with it. His
But he
eyes doesn't.
recognizes it now.
Yeah, as you hit him right beside the head with it, clank. He's like, what? He
Oh
doesn't
my
die.
gosh.
Look at that. You're like, crap. You look, and the
3 ones.
pointy end is facing the wrong way. You're like,
Shit. I
damn
turn
it.
it around and I hit him again.
You're like, and this time you like catch him in the neck.
And this time my swarm's gonna help me out too. So
Oh yeah,
just to
yeah.
make sure.
By 18, he only had 3 hit points.
And I don't know what's going on up north, but I know that's where everybody went. So I'm gonna start moving up that way. Kind of darting from cover to cover. Oops.
And
I
you get
think I
hung
got
up.
stuck. Yeah. All right, and I can see them up there. So I'll go all the way up to the wall.
And then next round you'll have to put a weapon away.
Yeah.
Unless you're dropping something, but I don't think you need to just yet. Slay.
All right, so I'll put a hold of finger. Be right back. I'm gonna teleport up to here.
What? But you
And
still
what do I
got that
see
other
when
dude
I'm up here?
targeted. Are you gonna come back?
Yes, but I can't
Yeah.
see anything because line of sight. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I can make that happen now. So
It's
it's
just doors.
it's
So
a
it's
set of doors on the other side. Yeah, and on the door you can make out a symbol uh that looks like this. Like that.
it's a KOA.
It's a campground. It's a campground.
All right, so whoever did, so the line of sight that's blocked, that's a wall, or is that the edge
It's
of
a
the cavern?
bridge.
Or,
It's a bridge.
I mean, where the door is there a building over there?
Yeah. That's a
Okay,
wall there. Yeah. But you can
all right.
make out. Wait, let me.
This must be a
This
WotC.
like this over here and over here. Water's pouring out like a little waterfall over
Nice.
there and
Okay.
over there. And then there's a set of double doors across this bridge in the wall.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that some of the earlier WotC titles have the line of sight right on the edge of the drawing, so you can't see what the drawing is.
Do they?
Like
Let's see.
all these corridors and
Oh
everything, you
yeah.
can't see. It just ends.
Actually, this is even
Uh,
beyond the wall a little.
yeah. Anyway, so then I run back, It's like there's
Watch what
some
happens
doors up here.
when I move
Nothing
him
else.
back a little.
And I'm sort of watching as I'm running down the steps, looking in the water, see if I see any ripples or other lizard people coming up. Because he's not going to last very long.
You can see it looks like he might have filled his bucket up there in the stream or something, because it looks like there's wet footy prints right there on the shoreline. Oh, he gets a shield around on that one.
He's got a better AC than these other guys. All right.
Jangalang.
All right. Jingling is going to
Yeah,
run up there.
you hear some faint combat coming from that direction now.
All right, I got a problem here. There we go.
Whoa.
60 feet to there.
Da 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 da.
And that's all Jingling can do. Used, yeah, that's all he can do.
Lumina.
All right. So Lumina will step around the corner here.
Lumina, give
Take
me
a
a
look.
perception check.
Sure.
The tower, please. Ooh, nice. You got a +9? Wow. So you see, and more so you hear a door open. And there's some light that spills out of this door down here. As you see, a lizard guy opening the door. Hold on.
As Lumina steps out from around the corner, I'll give this symbol. There's nothing else up here. No other enemies.
Well, maybe you don't see him.
But do I see like the light spill out at least around the column or something? You know,
Yeah, let
so
me
I know the
see.
door opened.
Let me
Right?
see what light they got in there. Yeah, there's definitely a light that spills out. It's pretty bright too. It looks like a fire maybe.
All right. So I at least know the door opened.
Yeah, and you can hear something and light kind of spilling out, but you got two columns in your way. You know what I mean? So maybe
Right.
moving over there will give you a line of sight.
Well,
yeah, you can see
yeah.
now. Look, you can see now.
I can, yeah. So I move over there actually to get a better shot at this one up behind Pinch. But then I take a glance back at the light and I see this guy and
He's got like the door still kind of in his hand, so you're gonna have a -2 to hit him.
all right.
Because he's kind of
Yeah.
behind the door. But what do you do with your pick? You put it away?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
slide that back into my belt and then pull out an arrow. And as I'm shooting at this guy, tell them we got company from down that way, and take a couple shots at this guy.
Yeah, he's like, and he's looking around a little, and then like he hears twang, and then he kind of looks up, and an arrow bounces next to him, and he kind of starts a little, and the next one hits him square in the chest, and he kind of staggers back a step, and the door swings all the way open, and I don't know if you can make him out, but you hear some commotion inside, anyways.
And then after I shoot my second arrow at him,
Oh, he
I will
took it too.
I will just step to the side so that I'm not right in the middle of this this big corridor here, and then that's it.
Well, that's gonna set off. This guy's gonna jump up, pick up his shit, strap his shield on, and move over behind his buddy and look out the doorway, and you can hear him. You know, they're talking to themselves. You're leaving Atomic Hero Squad? You only got here like an hour ago. I mean, come on. All right, we'll see, Matt. Brighter amber pants. That's what he does. I wasn't prepared. Apparently. So this guy's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna get up. He's gonna move over here. He's gonna take a piece of meat off the fire and eat on it as he comes moving over here, putting his shit on. Oh, that's a dude in the doorway. He looks down and his arrow is stuck in his chest, and he doesn't even have a shield with him. So I'm gonna lower his armor class. But he does have his club with him, and he's gonna run out of the room. Comes running over this direction and right up to you, swinging wildly, but can't get any good swings on you since he had to dash. Pinch.
Thought I was getting run over by a bicycle.
Yeah, well, it skipped over
Ching,
the
ching.
unconscious
shit.
ones. I guess kind of got a
Oh.
little register going there for a second.
All right. Well, Pinch has one target in front of him.
With a hit, you stab him up underneath the chin with your dagger. You see it stick up through into the roof of his mouth, and you give it a little twist, and
Right there between those two ribs, if they got the ribs.
he falls to the ground, knocking his bucket over.
You know what? Pinch is gonna now. Does he hear noise from here or from back here behind him?
Behind you.
Okay, so he'll move back to here and peek around the corner. And see Lumina.
It's an endless of.
I just point like, he's right there, Pinch.
Does no good.
Yeah. I can't see where you're pointing. Yeah, you can hear, you know, a whole bunch of voices and commotions going on. Wow, another double. Oh, the unconscious guy got it again. You know what? Let's get rid of those guys. Clear dead. All right, Demeticuri. Rufiel sees this guy come running up. He's got a great club. He's already got like arrows stuck in him pretty deeply. We can't hear you. There you go.
All right, my mic was not working. Yeah, Rufiel sees this lizard thing come running out, and while he's distracted looking at Lumina, I'm going to try and Sacred Flame him. And that's not going to help. So I'm going to run over to
Yeah, he like
there.
swings his club around, and your spell like hits the top of his club and refracts off the ceiling.
I want to get over to the other side of the room as far as possible.
I had center map on, and when you moved, I was trying to get to your X or your checkbox, and then you pass your turn, and it goes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, ah. I try to keep it kind of zoomed in so the chat can see what's going on. All right, so this is a big guy, the Torn scale. So let's make him a little bigger or something. Let's get his token a little bit bigger. He's like, and he comes. You see, he's strapping on his shield, and he's got his heavy club. This club's got like teeth embedded all in it of his past slain creatures, and he steps out into the doorway. The light kind of fades out a little as he gets into the doorway because he fills most of the doorway up. And that's all he can do though is get up, get his stuff on. Right and left eye, he's gonna do the same thing. Get his stuff on, get ready to come out and kick some arse. Jangling, McDangling.
Jangling's going to move a little bit. Move to there. See what's going on in this room. That's 20. Let me go a little more. And then one more. And I still can't see because of that pillar.
Damn pillar.
Right.
Well, you
So
could if you were
Jangling,
there.
yeah, that'll work.
I mean, I'm
Jangling is
assuming
going
you're moving
to.
up trying to see him, so you would
Yeah, I'm
go
trying to see through
be
that
leaning
door
left
there.
until you could see him. Oh, there, there he is.
Right. He's going to use cast a hypnotic pattern and see if he can't hypnotize some of them suckers.
What's the area of effect on it?
It's a 30-foot cube.
Wow, 30-foot cube. Let's see. A cube, 30 foot. Yeah, you could get every one of them.
Yeah, so let me target the ones I
So,
can see.
well, here I'll.
You can just target them all.
Can I click on your token and then click on?
Click on target mode and then drag a square around all of them.
Target enemy units. There you go.
Good to go? All right, let
Yeah,
me
I
hit the
just clicked
save.
target enemy units, and it targeted all of them.
A few failures.
A few, yeah.
And then put the incapacitated on him.
Including
That
the big
was
guy.
really good.
Concentration on myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them incapacitated.
Just so you know, you don't have to do this concentration on yourself anymore. They changed that.
Oh, you don't? I can delete that then, huh?
Theoretically.
I don't know.
Right, that's
There's
it.
some back room magic they did that make it knows who it was put on by.
Yeah, see, it says
All right.
the hypnotic pattern on the lizard folk has a C. Whoever applied that C is concentrating on it. So.
Yeah, and that's the
Let's
thing
see.
Alright.
is they just kept track of who applied it.
Yeah.
That's the end of Jangling's turn. I'd just delete
You
that
know, that
portion of
was
the
probably
skill
one
off my
of
sheet.
Jangling's best turns in a long time. A long time.
Right?
Slay. It took a. Was that a third level spell?
So he's
Yeah.
teleporting, so I don't have to mark my path. I just poof. Say, where's he, Pinch? Probably startles him as he just appears next to him.
Oh shit! I don't see a damn thing like usual. What do you expect me to see? Nothing.
And then I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna move 40 feet. All right, and see what I see when I get there.
So there's a big, huge lizard dude like in the doorway, and he looks at you and he says, "Bloopity bloop bloop, bloop. His eyes are like. Rrr, rrr, rrr.
All right, so I'm going to move up, use my action to dash, and I'm going to sort of block the doorway. Hopefully, keep people out here. What is this
You
thing
like
that's
kind of.
blocking the sight right here?
Wait, let's get rid of that square.
Is that like a wall or something?
Yeah, it's a wall. Does the line of
Whoa.
sight open up a little?
I lost my. All right, cool. Yep, perfect. So that's exactly where I want to be. So they had to move. They're gonna have
It
to move
looks
by
like
me.
when you looked in and when you ran by and you looked in this direction, it looked like collapsed room, collapsed tunnel that haven't been cleaned up or something maybe. The genie didn't get to this area yet. The butler genie. Endless. Well, he's like, "Grr," and he's gonna like squeeze out and get into the square past his buddy there. He says something in draconic, and I don't. What? How do you wake him up from hypnotic pattern? You have to actually take your action to do it.
Yeah, it says someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of stupor.
I don't think he's gonna do that just yet. He doesn't. He's like more bloodthirsty about attacking Soleil than waking his buddy up. At least the big guy. He's like, "You bully me, smash guy in head with club." So he
Or if they take
takes
damage.
take damage. That's another thing. I think the rest of your party might know that though. We hope. So he gets a club on Soleil. Little club damage. Bonk. Very little club damage. 1 point. And then he tries to bite him. He's like, "Rawr." Oh. And he does bite. 3 points. He's like nips at you. Corrupted Giggle is see, that's why we don't target all enemy units, because
Yeah, he shouldn't have been in the.
he shouldn't have been in it. But that's easy enough to fix. That. He's still heavy clubbing. Actually, the first thing he's going to do is he comes running up and he tries to slam you with his. Oh, he doesn't have his shield, does he? Ha ha, he can't do that. He's going to try to heavy club you. Lumina. And it blocks by your armor. I don't even think he's really paying a whole lot of attention to Jangling. Like some little kid. Right? He's not quite sure, and he tries to bite at the adult figure in front of him. And oh, he gets bites your Lumina in the hand. 4 points of damage. And does it make you? Oh, that's enough to drop concentrating on him. You had Hunter's Mark on him too, so it's enough.
I
to get
swear, I drop that every time I get hit.
And maybe you should take the one that gets you advantage on your concentration.
Well, it's a DC 10. I mean, you know.
Or don't get hit.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
another
I
way
should
to
try
do
that
it.
one.
Lumina.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. I've still got my my pick out. Or no, that's right. I put it away. Well, I will pull it back out and try to smack this guy.
That's probably enough to drop him. Yeah, dropped him by 8. So you pick him to death, and he goes
All right,
down like a ton of lizard
and
folk.
then I can see Soleil engaged with these guys, so I'm gonna move down, and I think 5. Yeah, I've got enough that I kind of weave my way through everything, and I can get all the way down there next to Soleil, and this guy that is engaged with him, and take my second action or my second attack to swing my pick at him.
Pinch.
So Pinch is going to move into the room to see what he can see. To see what he can see. And let's see, 20. 25. I'm going to run under the table, 25, and then use my bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I, like, get up onto those barrels or that box or whatever beside Lumina? Right there.
5, 10, 15, 20. You only got a movement of 25, don't you?
No, I'm using my bonus action. I moved 20 to here, so I.
Oh, okay. So you got a little more movement. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a janky
Yeah, you can
thing there at the
scramble up
end of it.
there. I don't know why we're laggy.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
Lighting.
Okay, so then I'll use my main hand attack on this dude. And it's a hit. Things are taking a long time here. Did that roll damage? No?
I didn't see any damage.
Weird.
There it goes. 26 points of damage to him.
Holy crap!
I just want to wipe my dagger off on him before he hits the ground.
Yeah, like he hits the ground like a ton of bricks. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got a little homework to do. Bright Amber Pants is still incapacitated. This guy is incapacitated and taking up the whole doorway. Incapacitated. Rufiel.
All right. So let's not drag the map. I want to move over to there, and because I can't see anybody that isn't snoring.
There's only one, I think, that isn't. And I think you can see him. What are you trying to target
Is
him
that
with?
painted right shoulder?
Yeah. He's like, you see him like looking around. He looks like he's getting ready to wake some people up too. So
Yeah, I'm gonna sacred flame him.
is that range or is safe? Safe. He
Safe.
fails. He's like, doo, 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 woof. His hair catches on radiant fire. He's like,
Yep.
he like jumps around a little. Incapacitated. And that's him. Painted right shoulder is going to I think he would, damn, that's a long one. I think he would wake the guy up first next to him. So mangled chin strap beard. I'm gonna remove the effect. And that was his, and then he's gonna move over. Once he sees that works, he looks at the other guys, and then he sees the leader dude in the doorway, and he's like, ugh. And he moves over towards the doorway. I think he's going to wake that guy up. But that's his turn. And that's the end of the round. Top of the next round, we're going to take a 10-minute break. 10-minute break? 10-minute break. Get some water and get some refreshments and go to the bathroom and stuff. But while we're on break, I'm going to start a 10-minute timer and set that for almost 11 minutes, but close enough. And I'll put some music on the stream and put the slideshow on. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. All right. If you're hanging out, just hang out. If you go away, come back. You got 10 minutes. Hurry up. Princes of the Apocalypse table. All right, it looks like we're all back, but Caesar. There he is.
There he is,
Oh, I'm here. I just didn't
the
have my
great
camera on.
bearded one. I'm going to try to give you a run for the money, by the way, C's.
So
I'm actually thinking about shaving.
I know.
Ooh.
So if you do that, I know I will have a longer beard than you.
I'm afraid if I do though, I'll scare the grandchild.
You probably will.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's only like 4 months old.
I think you're gonna scare the wife too. I don't know.
Oh, she hates it.
So I turned off the stream boss thing, cause whatever. And I took some stuff off the stream that cause why? More crap on the screen. Like the last follower. We all know who the last follower was. It was Morbania in 1982.
Back in 1980. I knew where you were going with that.
Well, let's see. Where were we? Top of the round, jangling McDangling. Top of round 6. He's in the table room, and
I'm
you
gonna
can
move.
He's concentrating. He's concentrating on this spell.
I know I wanted to cast something else, but I can't lose that concentration just yet. Let's see if I. Well, I
He
keep moving a
got
map. Now I keep moving a
1,
map.
2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
What the hell's going on here?
Are you trying to draw a green square on yourself?
No, I'm trying to move. All right, let me try this. No, let me try it again.
I was going to say, do you have the play button pushed? But that doesn't work that way with the players, does it? That's 90%
it's
of
just-
why I can't move a
it's
token.
just lag.
because I don't have the
That's
play
why.
button. Is it lag?
Yeah, I'm moving the arrows. I'm moving by arrows, and it just isn't showing up. And that till just now.
Janglang can't move and concentrate at the same time.
Right.
He's
Spit the
just moving
chewing
there?
gum out.
I'm gonna move to there. 25 to there. And I'll try to hit this guy behind the big guy. So what is the negative on that with the Eldritch Blast?
Well, he's not a large creature, so -2.
-2.
Yeah, he seemed like.
That ain't gonna
It's
do it.
enough. It's enough to miss him. First one goes buzzing over his head. The
Yeah,
second
that
one
definitely ain't gonna do it.
flies down between his feet.
So that'll be in.
Pinch.
All right, so I'd imagine Pinch hears like slobbering, bubbling noises because these people are all incapacitated, and then somebody grunting or something. Because all I can see is the big dude in front of me.
And you can see like there's another guy directly behind him. You think it's a lizard folk?
Okay. All
You
right.
can't see the light coming out of the room.
And there's a light source in there too.
Okay, so if I move to here and step
Wha-
over this
Why can't
dead guy.
pinch?
Well, because I'm behind.
Oh,
There we go.
there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Okay. All right. So does this guy painted right shoulder look like he's alert? Because this guy
Yeah,
obviously
he's not
looks like he's out of it.
incapacitated. Yeah,
He's the only one.
he looks like he's about to wake up the big guy in front of him. That's what he looks
Okay.
like he's about to do.
Mangled
And then he
chin
sees
strap
you come
beard
around
is
the
also-
corner. Somebody else is also not incapacitated?
Yeah, he shook somebody
he
on his
woke
last
up.
turn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mangled
Yeah.
chin strap beard is
Yeah.
he's getting up. This guy, and you can see that too. But you're
Well,
like,
I can't
screw
get
it.
to that guy. Oh, I didn't have sneak attack on him. Damn.
Were you hidden? No, you weren't hidden, were you?
Well, no, I was behind the. No, I had not
No.
used the hide action. So I will pull my short sword and try to stick him with that as well. No, because I'm blocking the. I got a bonus action disengage. Because I'm not little Pinch up here standing on top
You
of
do
these
like a
boxes and dead
flip.
people.
You do like a flip over the little crate over there and land back there.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I thought I could drop him in one hit, but somebody's better finish him off.
painted right shoulder, he does wake up his buddy as his action. Torn scale.
I knew I should have stuck that big bastard while he was out.
You don't know their initiative though, which is why I
Yeah.
love it. They're all just stacked up down at the bottom. You don't know where they go. You don't know.
So did they all fail out of Hogwarts or something? That's how they know to wake up their brethren.
Well, this guy woke up that one and realized, hey, they're all kind of whack, so I'm gonna go wake up the big guy. That's what he was saying to himself. That's all he can do. Torn scale wakes up. It's like, it looks down. There's like 2 dead bodies already piled up here or something. At least maybe it's a half and a half. And he's gonna like slam his shield at Soleil, trying to knock him off his balance a little bit. He's got a big old spike shield strapped to his arm. And he slams it up against Soleil, shoving him into the back of his 5-foot square.
Does it involve a saving throw?
No, it involves just
Okay.
theater of the mind. Nothing actually mechanically is going on. And then comes leaning over you, swinging down with his heavy club as you're slightly off balance. And you just easily dodge out of the way of it. And that's all the big guy can do. Rufiel.
Rufiel's gonna come over to here, one more to there, and target Torn Scale. And it appears Rufiel was bought advantage in the chat.
Nice. Valtrex giving some love.
Thank you. So with that advantage, I am going to guiding bolt his ass.
He's like, guiding bolt is a bear.
Yeah, dropped the first 2, so that was
Boom.
nice.
And
16
he grants
points.
advantage.
Not as bad as
And-
pinch does damage, but
Oh no.
Soleil.
All right. I'm surprised this guy didn't bite me, but
Well, he only can use 2
going
attacks,
to-
but he's got a plethora of things he can use with those 2: a bite, a shield.
oh yeah, I'm
Base.
not complaining. I'm just surprised that he didn't. So he's going. I'm going to tell Luna. I'll be right back. I'm going to teleport over to here.
It's like it's more like a rage bubble forms around him.
So do I get advantage because this pointer is here, blocking it to where I can't do the?
Actually, since he isn't expecting it, and that was bad, then yes, I'm giving you advantage. But just remember that I gave you advantage because you left a point. I left a pointer on the table. Is there any pointers on the table now? Damn it. Oh.
All right, so I teleport here, and then
Chop and I will
I'm
go.
actually
Chop
going
and I
to-
will go. I to teleport. A chop and I will go.
that thing looks like a brazier. I presume that that's a brazier.
I think it's a campfire. This room is filled with rank reptilian smell and cluttered with tattered animal hides and dank straw. A battered iron brazier, yeah, it's a brazier brimming with hot embers glows in the middle of the room. Half-gnawed carcasses heaped beside the brazier attest to an indifferent effort to cook them over the coals. There are 2 doors, one north and one south.
I'm going to call out. It smelled like that before I got in here.
Yeah, it's like, oh. How big is your lizard, John Matakiri?
Whoa.
About 24 inches.
And how bad does that?
Wow.
2 feet.
How bad does that thing stink? It's only just imagine a room full of those that are human
Only
size.
only when she poops, like, and then it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah, they've pooped. They have pooped in here.
Giant piles.
Lumina.
All right. So Lumina will. He's still got his pick out, and he's just gonna step up and start hammering on this guy.
He's
with his
like
pick.
trying to get his shield up in front of you. Now that his eyes kind of followed where Soleil went, he kind of, and then he sees you stepping up. He's trying to wedge his shield up, but you cut around it with his pick.
And I'm gonna throw favored foe on him.
You get some meat on it, like get it wedged
I
up under
did.
his scale there. You rip a couple of scales off, and big pieces of flesh fall to the ground.
There we go.
Oh, and he falls to
Nice.
the ground.
Yay.
Clunk. I'm leaving that
Uh,
token there because that is definitely difficult terrain.
All right.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
All right. Really difficult
Nice.
terrain. And you know what? He's just gonna step up to here and with his second attack go after the next guy.
All right. It's a little slippery. I'm just gonna cheetah paw you. See that's a cheetah paw right there.
Yeah, no, it's already. I slip in the blood. I can't get my footing on this big lizard
You're
carcass.
trying to reach down into the doorway because he's so big. Mangled Chinstrap Beard's like, he kind of still on the ground, right? He hasn't had a turn, so that's why he had advantage. He was prone. I just didn't tell you. No, I'm kidding. And he is prone, but he gets up and did he have his shield strapped to his arm? I'm gonna say he did because they all got a turn. He's gonna turn
Well,
around.
they don't go prone when they get hypnotized. They just stand there.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So he
'Cause
turns
otherwise
around,
I would have had advantage twice.
trying to get his heavy club against your head, and you dodge out of the way. And this one is going to try to bite you. He like reaches down and tries to bite your leg. Like starts gnawing on your calf. Oh, he does. He gets some teeth into your shin. 1d6 teeth into your shin for 7 points resisted damage. I like that one. Rotten Stride is thinking about just hanging out here. And Bright Amber Pants is too. And so is Rotten Left Eye. Because Jangling is holding his concentration, but he's got a turn. What's he going to do?
I'm going to move in front of Rufiel here. I think. There it goes. And what's the negative to hit right shoulder right there through Lumina?
Technically, it's a -2. But since there's a big pile of bodies, it's still going to be a -2. But if there was a -3, I would have you do it. I would have you do it.
Oh.
I knew you were going to miss anyways. Both times.
Oh.
See?
Horrible. I'm going to get
See,
out of Rufiel's way.
blasted to these bodies.
Yeah, move him to there.
And right and left eye, he's got his right eye closed. Chinstrap Beard. Uh-oh.
Again.
Right? 16 on his initiative. Where you got a 9. He's going to hold his breath, because that's one of the things he can do. And then he's going to try to... this time he's going to try to bite you first. He liked that. He tries to bite you in the shin again. And he gets all your shin again. He's like, arr, arr, arr. He's pulling your socks down and shit like a chihuahua. What's your dog's name?
Parker.
Parker, yeah, he's like Parker. And then he's gonna try to heavy club you. He's like, fetch boy, fetch, Go fetch the stick. Go fetch the. And you don't. You dodge. Lumina.
All right. Keep swinging this pick at the one in front of me.
A pick and we will go. A pick and we will go.
Oof.
Door jam a pick and oh, that one got him right in the skull. You felt bone in that one.
Oh, this should kill him.
Yeah, he definitely by 25.
With
Yeah.
prejudice.
And
Do we want to describe that? I think it's too gory.
Well, the pick also does thunder damage, right? So like I hit him, and as I'm hitting him, like this burst of thunder comes out of it, and it literally just blows him apart and spreads like blood and stuff throughout the room.
Just like cone
Lizard
of
mist.
lizard, like. Wait, how do you cone of lizard? Like something like that, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So bright amber pants and rotten stride now have they're blinded temporarily.
And to further assert my dominance, I step in and stand over, what's left of his corpse.
It's like you just stomped on a ketchup packet in the parking lot when you're 10. It was so awesome. Raphael.
Rufiel's gonna move up to there, and I don't think any of them that I can see are awake. Are they?
Bright lizard mangled. No, you can't see him. No.
Maybe if I come one to the left there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can see mangled chin strap
Mangled.
beard back here. Yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to sacred flame him.
Waving his tail at you because he's biting my shin.
Yeah, he's got Slay's foot in his mouth. He's like, chewing on his shoe.
Sorry, I'm working on my aim.
Bench.
All right, so Pinch moves 10, 15, and tries not to slip on the viscera. Oh, Lumina's there. Okay, no, he would move to this space instead. So 15 feet, and he comes face to face with this guy. Does he look coherent?
No. He's like, and he's got like blood in his eyes, and he's trying to like incoherently trying to wipe the blood out of his eyes too.
All right, 20, 25 to there.
He's just gonna like tumble in right
I'm
past
just
these
gonna
two
kind
guys.
of juking past him. I see Slay over here in the
Like,
corner, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Out of this ketchup pack mist comes running this deranged freaking halfling with a glowing dagger and a short sword in his hand. And Jack's this other guy that's beating on Soleil. That's got
With
his,
a 2 and misses.
Well, you have advantage. You should have advantage, right?
Why would I have
No,
advantage?
you wouldn't have advantage. Damn it.
No. But I will use my inspiration for my offhand. So I will have advantage on the offhand short sword.
Ah.
Yeah, and that still should give me. There it goes. I had to wait for the effect to be applied. Short sword. There it is.
Ah, nice. That's a low roll for you, 13. But it's enough to drop him as you
Well,
as you stab his tail off. You stab his tail off.
And then I'm stuck with. I don't know how many of these are awake and alert, but
All three of
None of
them around you don't really notice you.
cool.
Soleil.
All right, Pinch, watch this.
Don't get me wet.
Don't give me
I'm going to
wet.
run into the corner, grab my sword, and just start this huge overhand swing, and then teleport.
What? The teleport?
Like, are you like bouncing on the bed and then you just bounce up and teleport over to the other bed? Is that what
Yep.
it is?
And I finish the swing on this guy who's incapacitated.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the wall. He's like bonk, bonk,
So it should be
bonk, and you just come
automatic. I shouldn't.
teleport in with your great sword.
It didn't do the advantage. That's weird. To hit anyway. Um,
Yeah, why
I'll
didn't
roll
it?
just to see if I got a crit.
12 points of
All right.
damage.
So the damage wakes him up, correct? If I
Yeah,
remember right. Okay,
rotten
so he's not
stride.
at advantage anymore for the second one.
I wonder why I didn't give him advantage. That's weird. Incapacitated is clearly applied.
Wasn't quite enough to finish him off.
Well, it was you jumping through the air thing and disappearing and coming up over here. That was the cool part.
Bright Amber Pants is just kind of milling about with blood in his eyes, and apparently he won't have advantage on this incapacitation. I don't know why, but we'll do it manually. Rotten Stride is
He is no longer incapacitated.
well, who did I take the incapacitation off of?
Rotten left eye.
Yeah, you took
Yeah,
it off
rotten
left
left eye.
There's a left eye and a right eye. What?
There's rotten stride, rotten left eye.
Uh,
Yeah, there's all kinds of.
All kinds of rottenness going on in here. Rotten.
drop that effect back on rotten left eye for me. We'll make
I
it.
can't see him. You want to target him?
You can't see him in the combat tracker?
Or which one? Rotten left eye? Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
left eye.
yeah. Just drop that effect on him. And this guy, I guess I could have drug it off of that one. Delete. Who's he want to attack? I think he wants to attack the guy jumping up and down on his fucking bed. I think he's like, what? Rawr! And he says something in Draconic like, get off my bed. But you don't understand what he said. And he starts biting at you. He's going to try biting at Soleil first. He's like, rawr! He tries to bite at your leg again. And again,
Give him the other leg this time.
No, he gets the same
Here,
leg
use this
again.
one.
Like you're getting a blister in it. And maximum damage, 4 points. And then he like tries to he's like sweeping your legs out from under you with this club. He's like, get off of my bed. He's like, and it's blocked by your bonus stat. Endless is ended. Lumina.
All right. Well, there's one awake that I can see, so I'm gonna move up next to him and hit him with the pick.
Picking him?
Yeah, I'm picking him.
There'll be blood around the corner. There'll be blood around
Oh,
the corner.
not with that one.
Let's see what non-effect. So when you run in and the big blob of blood drops out of the ceiling and like right on your head, and just makes you totally miss.
But the second one hits.
The
So
second
that's
one hits, yeah, yeah. Nice damage by. Wow. He
yep,
had one hit point.
point.
You guys, we should call you one hit point crew or something. We leave them at one or something. I don't know.
So I'm gonna move over there, and as far as I can tell, they're all asleep or dead.
As far as you can tell, Raphael, this is one of the most amazing lizardman murder scenes you've ever seen in your life. I mean,
Yes, this is a beautiful.
you're like,
Uh,
it's kind of impressive a little bit. I mean,
so I'm gonna just Sacred Flame This one down by Soleil, the rotten left eye.
Microwave comes on. Burrito fails.
Shouldn't that be auto fail if he's incapacitated? But
Something's wrong with the incapacitation. I think it should be max damage too, just because, but it's against the rules. Jang-a-lang.
All right, jingling. You know what?
I'm
Well,
stopping it.
incapacitated is just can't
Yeah.
take actions or reactions. There's no
Right.
advantage on hits or auto save fails.
Huh,
It's
so,
just can't take actions or reactions.
so know the rules, right?
Now, interestingly, that also means, wouldn't that mean you can move? You just
They
can't
di-
take an action or a reaction?
That's
Oh,
right.
so they could wander around
No, it's a move
aimlessly.
do your
action,
move.
isn't it?
Move is a type
it
of
a-
action.
Move action.
Yeah,
So
movement's
they
part
can't
of
do
your
a
action,
move
isn't it?
action.
They wander around in a stupor.
Aimlessly.
That would make sense. I would randomly roll which direction they went, because, they don't care.
All right, Jangling's gonna hit this other guy just to make it more interesting.
Just wake them all up. Wake them all up.
I'm gonna try to hit the other guy.
Are you going to Eldritch Blast through the door? It's like a minus 11 or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
That hits though,
You want a
either way.
minus?
No, you're okay. Go
Hits
ahead.
him either way. All right.
A minus 5 you would have missed,
So-
but
He's
there's
awake
only,
now.
it's only 10 points of damage. It's only 10 points. Nothing to worry about. That one's a miss.
Yeah, and I missed on the second one.
No, lizard folk rotten left eye is no longer incapacitated. No way to code that if you take damage, an effect gets removed. Come on, guys, you're slacking. And you're gonna smash somebody. Who's he smashing? Pinch or Soleil? Huh. I think it's a fair roll because that's not his bed. He doesn't care. So he turns and wants to smash this little guy that just came rolling into the room with his heavy club. He hits with his heavy club, then he'll want to taste. Ooh, tasting.
Uncanny dodge.
Tasting him only for half, 3 points, and then he tries to bite him. He's like, "Rawr," he tries to grab your leg, "Rawr, rawr," and you're easily get off of me, Soleil. He's like hopping up and down on this bed, boing, boing, boing.
So from this guy's point of view, they heard a noise. He got up, grabbed his stuff, and then he wakes up with everybody around him dead, and this huge guy and this little guy in front of him. So I feel bad for him because he's so confused. So I'm going to put him out of his misery.
Oh, you get, yeah, there you go. Nice. You hit him so hard that his rotten left eye falls out. It just falls out. Distracted you enough
Look,
that
does he have
that you
one hit point left?
smashed
I
his
I wouldn't be
shield.
surprised. I'm
Uh,
Soleil one shy, one
he
shy
does
Soleil.
not have one hit point left. Pinch. But he is
Well, this-
really, really filling up those 4 blood drops.
Well, that's the guy that just took a swing at me, right?
The one to the
That I had
south,
to-
yeah.
Yes, and he actually hit me.
Yeah, he
Okay.
clubbed you.
All right.
Then he tried to
All
bite
the
you.
reason in the world to try to stick him then.
And you like stick him in the shield. You're like, hey, take this, you shield. Yeah. And then you come around with your short
take
sword.
an offhand and
And
shit.
he jumps over it. You're too short. Ooh.
Worthless.
Right amber pants. I wonder where you got those pants from. Are they like spandex, kinda? Like lizard folk spandex? Bright leather amber pants.
No, they're actually made of amber.
Oh, nice. Well, he looks next to and sees this squishy elf there, right? What kind of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Studded leather. He thinks that he can smash you and get through your studded leather with his club right here. He turns and he like cracks you right in like the collarbone with his club. Uh, eh, doing 8 points of damage to it. Ooh, that one did sound like collarbone. And then he tries to bite you, going for like one of your appendages, like your left hand or something. He like snips it, and he does. He like grabs a hold of your free hand, and he's like, bites you to the bone in the finger. You thought he was Gollum for a second. And that's the end of that turn. Next round, Jangling McDang Dang.
I'll try to hit him again with this Eldritch Blast.
It's like this avalanche of bodies just preventing you from getting in there.
Yeah, I keep missing.
Oh,
Oh,
this time you take aim and you hit him like right
oh!
in the ankle and blow his
All
leg
right,
off.
my job there was done.
You think his pants are okay though? You still think his pants might be okay if you want.
Well, one guy left. Makes
It's
his
like
decision easy.
it's like four
I'll be
foxes
damned.
got into the hen house and you got up in the morning to go feed the chickens. You're like, oh my god, it's a murder scene.
Pinch!
Pinch should have just like bonus action disengaged and went over there and slept in a corner or something.
It's a little slippery in here at the moment. Soleil's okay. He's up on the bed and he's hopping up on the bed. So chops down and tries to use the flat of his blade, but accidentally misses and chops his jaw off, and he falls on the ground.
I'm going to teleport to the door and just listen. I'll be listening as my rage subsides. I'll be
As my
listening just to
rage
see if anybody's
subsides.
heard the
Well,
fight.
I'm going to give you a quick little hint as you guys get one of these. As you're temporarily out of combat for the moment. Temporarily.
So I'm gonna
Loot
come up
level up.
behind Soleil while he's listening at the door and
I unlocked the
just
tokens,
making
so.
noise, talking to him the whole time as I'm bandaging him up. Why'd you have to go and get hit again? You need to learn how to duck.
High Jumper 111, thanks for the follow.
See, he's no longer the last follower.
Right? I'm gonna have to get that thing back.
Hey, it
All right,
ain't my fault
so
that I taste
let's see
so
if there's
good.
any stuff in this room. It stinks in this room really bad. There's like carcasses laying on the ground. And you think there might be humanoid carcasses, FYI. And yeah, see, their plan was to, if more than like two or three of them went down, that the leader, the Tornscale, was going to send one of the remaining warriors to warn somebody, but that didn't happen. They didn't even make it out the door.
All right, let's start the fight over again then.
Thank you, Janglai.
Yeah, thank you,
What
Jangai.
what is it
That was
in my
awesome.
chat? Coins?
Yeah, nice work.
What do I call them?
Chat
Coins.
coins.
Try coins.
There's no typing command. You just click on the coin thing at the bottom.
Hey, Lumina, is it okay to eat these guys? It's all right, isn't it?
Tastes
Like
like
Are,
he's asking if it's okay
Are
to
they
eat
like
land
chicken?
crab. Is it
Are,
okay to
are
eat
you
land crab? Is
are
that
you
okay?
asking from like a physical prospect? Like, are you going to die, or are you asking me morally? Is it okay to eat these guys? Because the answer to both is yes.
They have collected no loot. Maybe a trinket or two. Uh, if you
Oh, I did
guys,
find this. I did find this dagger. Pinch would take it out and look at it.
let's see if some poor sap left his +2 dagger under the table. What's the chances of that? That somebody
What?
taped their
Nah.
magical dagger under the
About
desk.
95% chance.
95?
With the way I rolled the last 2 turns, last 2 rounds.
All right. If you roll a 95, then we'll roll on the magical table chart. How's that? Roll percentiles. 95. Take it or leave it. Nope. It's just a dagger. Just a
Just a
dagger.
dagger.
Listening at the store. Let's see what we can hear out here. Heard Soleil say that.
Did we check the bodies of the other guys in the other room?
But yeah, no. You came in here, you murdered these guys, and then I guess you closed the door. Is how far you guys have gotten. That room's full of like cargo. I mean, they may have a few coins or whatever, but I don't think you guys need any weapons or anything. So
What's in these side rooms? They just little.
Don't know.
we don't know. Pinch is trying to find out though.
Pinch is trying to pull an encounter.
I know.
He's blind.
All right, you caught me.
Wandering aimlessly blind.
It might not be that obvious on your table that you're moving around, but on the DMs, it's pretty obvious. Matter of fact, Diablo Bob's working on a system that if you get close to a pin on the map, you'll spring the encounter and it'll pop into the combat tracker and lock the tokens.
No way.
Yes
Auto.
way.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't necessarily want that all the time, though.
No, it might be
Yeah.
cool in certain areas that you turn it on. I don't
Like
know if I'd
trap.
want it on all the time. Depends on how you set the parameter, I guess, on how close you get
It'd be
to
great
it.
for traps and hallways and things, though.
Yep. So,
So while
how long are you
Soleil
guys
was
gonna
peeing, was there?
spend in here? What's your goal? What are you thinking? You
Get out
don't
of here as quick as we
probably
can.
think you're gonna get an hour in here. This place is pretty active with, people moving
Let's
around.
go.
You think? So,
Did we search the bodies up here too?
I mean, you did a quick
We will now.
glance to see if the author put a parcel in for you. Which they
Check
didn't.
under the rest of the tables,
I'm gonna drag the big
Looking
one,
for the +2.
but I'm gonna drag the big lizard and drop him onto the table over here, and just do a quick butcher, grab a couple slabs of meat.
You, th-
Oh my
you,
God.
I mean, you guys look at the cargo in here and stuff, and you think that it definitely has a value to it. I mean, it would take. I mean, you can't
It
hump
would
it out on
take
your
Slay
back,
several
but
days to
Do we
get
know
this
to-
out of here.
Do we need to go to Fandolin and get a cart?
well, if you had a boat, like a boat,
We've got boats here, right? There were some boats.
then it would take. In a keelboat, it would take 3 trips, and then in the small skiffs, it would take 10 trips
We've
to
got
move
2
all
side
of the
rooms
cargo. But if you did
we've
it,
skipped.
it would be up to 5. Everything's worth 500 gold if you got it all back to town.
And this one up here.
Yeah, we've got a couple of side rooms.
Yeah, I
We
don't know
haven't
that we're
taken
ready
over
to
yet.
leave the place. We
Oh,
got
Another
wait.
this
one
one.
down here to the
Jang a
south
dang
too.
McDang dang. When you
Yeah.
walk by that door, sounds like maybe a kitchen.
A busy kitchen?
Yeah, like somebody's making. You hear "Umdi gliden glab glum doo doo." You hear another guy running around. Beep 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 beep.
Don't tell
Let's go.
Pinch.
Let's go
I was just
poison their
gonna
food.
say
Beaker.
We can pour lizard blood in their food.
they're in there cooking.
Should we go kill the cooks?
Want to see
Then we
what they're
go
making?
south to that fountain room and do that room to the west.
I think we
I'm
should
guessing it's not going to go
enslave
very
them.
far.
Enslave them and make them take our stuff to
If
town
an
and sell
army
it for
can't
500.
eat,
True.
and do the south.
Was the lag okay?
It's a little laggy, but it's livable.
Better than when the tokens are
Oh, it's
locked.
doable.
So you guys are like, shh, come over here, get by this door. And let's see, Soleil and Pinch, give me a perception checks as you guys get up to the door. You're kind of like, here in Giant, you got doo-doo on my stick. And you hear another one say, that's
Oh
your
no.
doo-doo. Do you, either one of you
There's
speak
more
Giant?
ogres in here. I do.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, so Soleil, you can understand. And it sounds like they're like, you know, right on the other side of the door in the, not too
You
far
got
away.
doo-doo on my stick.
And he's like, it's
I don't
not
want any
mine,
of
it's
that.
your doo-doo.
Can, can we just like drive a piton in the floor and lock this door closed forever?
Pinch looks down. He thinks it might be doable. But those sounded like big guys in there. You know, pitons and big guys. Maybe
What do
if
you
there
guys
was a
think?
bunch of ghouls, then you'd be okay.
Well, I'm not really.
These
Pinch says
hirelings, I'm not really up for killing the hirelings, but every time I try to talk to them, except for once, they fight us. So you guys just want to leave? Leave them here? Move on? They ain't cultists. They're just hirelings.
Are we sure they're the only ones in there?
but they're playing with their own poo.
If
I
you
don't
were a
know.
cultist, would you be hanging out with the ogres?
What's that noise? Huh? Me hear noise. Put sticker down.
I'll open the door.
So you open the door. And you see two ogres. One of them's got a stick.
Playing with
What's the
poo.
sign?
And he pointing the stick at Soleil. He's like, "That's noise!" As the door swings open, and we got initiative. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Select all. Request roll. Uh oh. Pinch rolled a 1 for initiative and re-rolled it. I don't think we could have got a better trigger for that one.
Got 3 9s.
Wow. Well, Soleil, you somehow get to go first again. Must be that great sword of warning gives you advantage on that roll.
So I'm going to step into the room and see what I see. I want to go around him to the north. I can. All right. So I'm going to go another 25 feet.
So he's got this stick as you come in, and you're like, "Ew," and he's like pushing it at you, and you're like, "Ew," and you just move around him a little bit to get to the back side of him. And let's take a peek what this room says. There's like this is like a green tapestry or a curtain hanging across the like a doorway, and it's like green and gold. It's really in great shape and nice. Um, and the bearskin rug on the floor looks like it used to be really nice, but it's all frayed and stuff. And the rest of the furniture was really nice at one time, but it's all been like scratched up uh yeah, the curtain looked like it was nice at one time, but it's all dank and mildewy. Um, and you smell like oceany, like seaweed kind of smell. And as you move around and you start to get close to the curtain and stuff, you can see little like crabs on the ground, like skittering around.
All right. So I'm gonna say stuff in giant.
He's like, "Is this my poo or his poo?" He's pointing this. It's a great club that's he's got on a stick, but it's a stick nonetheless. Like a
So
big
I'm gonna
blob.
respond in giant.
A little blob of something on the end of
Not
it.
not poo, gravy. Try it, gravy.
Gravy? Are you actually like
I'm not
using
gonna
your?
hit him.
You're not using your action to convince him it's gravy. He's like looks
No.
at it, "Ah!" And then he looks at you as your freaking greatsword comes flying at him. You like freaking clock him right upside the freaking head with your greatsword. He's like, "Oh, you chopped my ear off. My left ear gone." It's doggone. He's like,
I'm
"Hey,
sort of keeping an eye out to the west. Gotta
you
trust this room.
you tell me if this gravy or not." And he like chokes down on this great club, and you hear the catcher say, "Hey, bada bada," as he swings his great club at you, and he misses you as you dodge out of the side, and that's all they get. They don't get no multis.
Gravy.
Or he's like, "It's gravy, I tell you." Jangling.
Jingling is going to step around here.
All right, when you step in the door and you get a good look, this guy's like kind of hunched down, swinging at Soleil with his back to you, and there is a butt crack that runs from his shoulder blades all the way down beyond the Never Never Land, right in your
I'm
face.
going to aim the Eldritch Blast right at the crack.
Like, he's like hair hanging out of it. You're like, "Kablow!" Right in his butt crack. He's like, "Ugh!"
Oh, come on. Got to be better damage than that.
Maybe you get another chance with a second roll. Oh, a little
Oh,
better.
he's going to move back then.
As you forcibly forced his butt cheeks to flap a little, and the odor that comes out of his butt cheek and wafts over towards Soleil is definitely the same odor that's on the end of that club. He's pretty sure of it. Satin soft tough scruff. Sounds like a toilet paper commercial or something, doesn't it? He's like, "Hey, who this?" And he looks over at you, and he says, "You not cultist?" I think. Let's see. There's no way he can misinterpret you as looking like a cultist, right? I mean,
Brace of honest.
this you're not disguised or anything like that, so
No.
you're not making the cultist symbol on your head. So he's gonna try to smash you with his club too, and he missed. And you hear from on the other side of the curtain over there. You hear a voice. It's in giant. It says,
Who's out there?
and one of the ogres says, "Not welcome, people." And then you hear like noise and a scuffling.
I'm gonna yell out, "More cultists!" In giant.
Uh, all right, so the 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You can see you can see the curtain like move a little bit, like wiggle a little bit. Some crabs kind of scurry like out from under it too. And I need to do an effect real quick. Lumina.
All right, so nothing came out from behind the curtain.
No, not yet. Well, some
All right,
crabs, a couple
some
crabs,
crabs.
little,
All right.
little like fiddler crabs, little.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Summon Beast. So my giant hamster will appear. I think he should appear probably like right there.
Kookaburra.
What were we using? What?
I've got a character for him actually. If you can just throw his token.
Oh yeah. Let me put
On
him in the
there.
combat tracker.
He goes on my turn, actually, too. So I don't know if
Did,
there's
did he?
probably not a way to do that. But,
Oh, well, right now it is. I can make it a 9.
Not
there we
yet.
go.
Oh, look at all those 9s. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Not
So
yet. Not
that's
yet. There is
Why does
an
it have
extension
20
maker
wounds?
that's where he starts off with 20 wounds. I don't know.
there we go. It must have
Does
been
he
from the
have
last
30
time.
hit points?
Summoned. He does, yeah.
Oh, he is a character, so I was thinking he's an NPC. How does he have 30 wounds if he's not? He's a character. Yeah. You could be stored away with wounds. You can. Yeah. He could be dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So does he get to do anything when you summon him?
Well, he goes immediately after me, so I don't do anything because that's my whole turn is to summon him. But then, yeah, he is going to attack the ogre, the missing left ear.
So he's gonna try to bite him in the leg.
Yeah, basically. And let's see, make sure I do this right. He has pack tactics, so that should apply automatically, right?
Pack
Should.
Tactics is adjacent or
Yeah, because Soleil's adjacent to him.
no? Within 5 feet of the creature and the ally is incapacitated. Yeah, against a creature if at least one beast ally is within 5 feet of the creature. Yeah, yeah, yep.
All right, so let's see if it works. It
Did
did
not.
not work, but that's okay. I'll just roll it again. As he will try to bite this ogre. and hit on the second one.
Is he biting? What's a maul?
Yeah, that's it.
He's
No,
mauling. Oh, he's not a
he's
big maul, but he's
n-
mauling.
he's got a tiny hammer that he carries around in his teeth and smacks him with it. Yeah, no, he just tries to bite the ogre on the legs and basically harass him.
We haven't used him in a while. We missed him.
Yeah, I have not, but bringing him back out.
Pinch.
So, since Slay didn't bother to translate what the jokers were talking, or the ogres were talking about playing with their poop and stuff, Pinch has no idea they're playing with poop because he certainly wouldn't go in there if he knew that they were.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So Pinch peeks around the corner, and if they were playing with their poop, he could probably smell it from here, but he still doesn't know what's going on. Pinch can see nothing. Steps inside the room.
Oh, there's no light in that room. Poor Pinch.
No. Do ogres have dark vision?
Protecting you in your virgin ears.
I do. Oh.
Yes,
Look.
ogres do have dark vision.
He runs face to butt crack with an ogre.
That's got force moldering damage coming out of the crack a little bit
Oh,
from some
shit.
Eldritch blast.
All right. So,
Doesn't smell good either.
Pinch attacks with the dagger. Oh, he actually that hit.
With a 4.
Oh,
Nice.
He had this ogre in his butt crack, and your dagger goes
That's
out.
anime.
Your
I
dagger
just
just
rip
like
his taint open.
your dagger just goes out. It's just dark all of a sudden.
It's dark because it got swallowed up in there. I just rip his taint wide open.
No,
What
And-
direction does it fall, though?
when you
That's
pull
my
the
question.
dagger back, there's doo doo on your stick. There's doo doo on your stick.
Oh, I'm grossed out. So I'll try to move around the corpse because I'm not gonna crawl over it now. I realize that I just walked in on an ogre taking his shit.
And you run into
I-
this beaver. What is this thing?
I don't see.
It-
What is
It's
it
a
under me?
cappy.
It's under.
You're
Yeah,
standing on it.
Yeah,
it looks
Oh,
like
am
a
I?
big hamster.
it
Well, I wouldn't.
runs
Okay,
out from underneath the ogre and through your legs. You kind of and you jump back.
Yeah, I'm just. Whoa, okay, I'm good right there.
Murphy-Al.
All right, Rufiel's gonna pop over to here and poke his head in, and he does not like the smell, so he's not gonna enter into the room.
Smart.
But from here, he's going to firebolt the satin soft tough scruff.
It's like,
Try to cook on. God damn it!
I mean, if you had to pick an ogre that had like the softest
And be
skin of an ogre, this would be
back.
it. The guy. This would be the guy. He doesn't get to go. Soleil, top of round 2.
He sells Mary Kay skin products.
There is a pink bed over here too, like a Mary Kay pink.
I'm gonna come here, sort of look through to the other room, see if I see. I say, there's something
Alright.
big coming.
So you pull the curtain back, and when you look in, you see like right on the other side of the curtain, looking at you in the eyes. You see this, and
Mommy.
I roll to
and
see if
you-
I'm into it.
yes, you actually do get to roll to see if you're into it. If you want to use your advantage, you can on this roll, if you want.
Well, what the hell is it?
You don't see it. You got to look in the room to see it.
Speaking of witches, I don't see it. And is it close enough for me to attack it?
Yeah, but you got to do this immediately when you see it. The save that you're about to roll. So, and I'm asking
Okay,
if
so
you want
I'm
to
doing an
use your
advantage.
initiative.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
I'm using advantage. Yes.
All right. It's a wisdom saving throw as you look deeply into her eyes, and you realize that you don't give a crap because your mom was uglier than her, and she's right there.
Nice. All right. So I have
That
one to attack.
It's a nice thing to say to an orphan.
ooh, ouch. And I very much appreciated Soleil's joke, so I'm gonna give him my point of inspiration for that.
Take one, spend one,
All
get a
right, so
new
I'm going
one.
to use it to try to finish her off before she can zap us all and turn us all into toads. I guess. Say, Lumina, come kill this witch.
Taluna Ma. I don't know. While I got this open, I'll show it to everybody else. It's a sea hack.
Oh,
With big
All right, well,
gashes in her skull from a greatsword.
I'm going to use the inspiration he just gave me to make second attack at advantage.
you don't have to do that. Somebody just bought you advantage in chat.
Well,
Nice.
it's dodging, so it'll cancel out.
Uh,
The first one did advantage and disadvantage.
Yep. She does. She did take the dodge on last round, which is pretty huge, in my opinion. Not helping her too much, but generally, the dodge helps. Basically, it's a -5 for someone to hit you.
And I'm going to take the op attack from Satin Tough Scrap. I'm going to say, quick, grab his stick with the poop on it. And then we're going to run around.
He's gonna take his op shot on you for sure. Trying to, hey, you not go that way. We protect her, he says in giant. As he swings his great club, and he does. He catches the side of you with it. Oh, you passed the turn.
Sorry,
Uh,
was I not supposed to?
well, it pops up the next character on top of the NPC sheet that I'm using to do my op attack on you. But you wouldn't know that.
oh, I'll remember that though.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, if you use one of the 50 extensions that I use, which Matakiri made or Diablo Bot made for me, that pops up the NPC, you would understand.
I do use that one, actually, yes. And I like it.
I do use that too.
So now you know when you pass that turn, you're popping up a sheet on top of the DM where he keeps his stack.
And for those of you out in the chat, that's actually one of the few ones that's core. So it works in Starfinder and other ones. So I use it in Starfinder all the time. I don't know what it's called, but it's really good. Hopefully somebody can throw it in chat real quick.
So you like rip this curtain down, crabs go flying everywhere, and you move around into the room. You don't what? It's like a bedroom or something in here. There's some soft music playing, and the bed's in the shape of a heart. And she looks over at you and she says, "Thank you for coming. It's been a while." Lumina.
Yeah, is the bed rotating? I'm just curious.
Not yet, not yet. She hasn't turned that on yet. That feature.
Mirror on
Yeah,
the ceiling.
you do see
Dancing
a little
lights.
box on the nightstand and some coins piled up next to it. You know that you got to turn.
All right,
It's a
Lumina.
motel vibrating bed that turns.
Uh, I heard Soleil,
What?
calling out. So he's
What's all
gonna
this?
run
Am
into
I
the
that far
room.
behind on freaking accepting movement? Sorry, guys.
And he's gonna move over to the corner here to get a shot at her, and let's take a couple shots at her.
That's a triple bagger. One for you, one for her, And another one for you in case hers comes off.
Nice.
15 points
Alright.
to Tuluna Maha.
All
I wonder if
right,
she's
and
related to Mog. She related to Mog?
Mog. Second
The
shot.
dwarf. Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a
Oh.
crit. I saw the 20. It was right there.
All right. And yeah, he's just gonna. I'll stay there in the corner, so he's done. And perfect. Because he goes right after me anyway. So the hamster is going to run around this ogre over to here. And then
I
try
think
to.
actually he would just run under his feet because he's a tiny creature and he can do shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. So he does that. He just runs straight under him,
As
and
he
then
runs over
tries
there,
to bite her.
he gets a free action to eat a crab. He's like, and he sees a big one on her leg, and he's like, yeah, rah.
Yeah, that is the thing hamsters do. They eat their own poop, and it's gross. But right now he's more worried about trying to bite her. So
Yeah.
that hits. Did that? Oh, there we go.
I made the hamster in our class
Yes.
choke on a pencil eraser.
Killed by capybara.
That's pretty.
It's embarrassing when she gets to the afterlife.
Right.
Like,
There with all the other hags. How did you die?
here lies
You're out.
named person of the Temple of the Crushing Wave killed by a cap. A cap. The ogre's like,
Giant furball.
the ogre's like, hey, you stupid little rodent, I smash you. He tries to hit this Cappy with his freaking, oh, it's Cappy. I mean, come on. He just killed his girlfriend.
He's probably
I mean-
not going to live very long.
Oh, he made it. It's like, well, we know he's got, like, he could take at least 20 points of damage, right? Janga McDangling. Yeah, he's going to kind of move over here.
All right. Jangaling's gonna move in so he can see what's going on in there.
There's a ogre that's not even wounded yet. Swinging a great
The
club
witch
around.
is dead.
It's not a witch. It's a hack.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
He'll move up one to open up the doorway there, so he's not blocking it.
I should have rolled to see if the Cappy was scared of the hag. They didn't have that eye-catching moment, though, you know, where they met eye, you know, they're like jerking
Well,
the curtain back while they're standing right there is definitely
Oh yeah. And the Cappy basically just saw her from like the knees down. So.
right. He was chasing the crab. He was after the crab on her leg. He didn't even look at her.
I don't know what just happened there. It rolled twice.
You had them both targeted.
Left ear and
that have
satin
two things
soft
targeted?
scrub you missed. Yeah, left ear you hit though. You can roll damage on left ear if you want. Just
Yeah, he's dead.
yeah,
All right, I retargeted just the one then.
that works better. And you hit him too.
Yeah, that one got hit.
He's wounded now for 9 points. He
Yeah,
turns,
that's the end of
kind of looks
Jingling's
back
turn.
at the door as he gets hit in the butt crack too. Pinch.
Pinch moves forward because he can't see anything one step at a time. There. It looks like, is this a little walkway? There's a dark, what the hell is that?
That's a bear.
You can smell it, can't
a
you?
bear.
Can we get-
bear on the floor. You're like, ah, and then you see it's a rug.
Okay, I thought it was a hole in the floor where the ogre
It's a
taking
bearskin
dump.
rug on the floor.
Can we yell out to him as he's like feeling his way like through the dark, and you know,
Laughing
Lumina will
is-
yell out, "Go to the north!"
20. Which way's north? God. So I'll go towards the voices. So he'll turn that way.
The voices are coming from that way.
Follow your nose, Pinch.
All right, so that would be the end of his movement.
I'm confused. I'm gonna move you there. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
So
the end of
there's a
his
little
movement. He still can't see anything.
a cappy next to you.
I've seen him before.
There's an ogre next to him,
What?
You can't see the ogre. I
immediately
don't
to
know.
your northeast.
Well,
You're like right next to him.
I think the way the lighting works, it actually has to shine through half of his token for him to be illuminated. But if I move him
Yeah,
here,
I
you
think
can
that's what it
see him
does.
clearly. There he is. He's there. You can't
He's
see him.
where?
You can't see him. I wonder if I moved him here. Does he show up for
I
you?
could see him there. Yeah.
And you can't see him there.
No. No, and my
It's too
circle
funny.
of light goes to here.
I know, but
So
I guess it's
It needs
not
to go a tiny bit further.
right. It
a
needs to
tiny
be
bit
just.
further. Well, how about I halfway step into the Kookaburra Square
Well, we're just
and
pointing out. I mean, you know he's there. You can target him and all that jazz. But
okay.
we're just pointing out that the way the lighting works is you're obviously standing right next to the guy and you can't see him because of the lighting.
Right. Well, Pinch kind of walks in a circle here because he thinks that's a big hole, and then he realizes it's a bear and it's just a rug. So he'll move over to there.
Why do you keep
Now
wanting to
can
move into his square?
is he because I can't see him, dude.
I'm telling you, he's right there. All you got to do is target him in the combat tracker and do whatever you want. Just don't move towards him. Here, let me put him so you can see him. He's there.
So
I mean,
he's okay.
if you want to target him that way.
He's
But
actually I did not know he was in the square that I was trying to
yeah,
move into. So
yeah.
okay, no, I can target him in the combat tracker.
And that's what we're
Uh,
talking about is he's standing right next to you and your light source isn't illuminating
There
more
he
than
is.
half of his square,
Yeah.
so you can't see him.
Oh, because
It's
he's
the
large
center point,
size.
not the half.
He's
Not a
large.
mathematical
Yeah,
calculation.
Right. And it really should be
he's
any
large
portion
size.
of the token.
It really should be.
Fix it. I know you're watching, Doug. Just fix it. No. Doug doesn't fix it. It would have to be Moon Wizard. That would be the guy.
Yep.
Doug would go.
Uh,
You guys put it on your list.
Pinch moves back out of the way.
I got people.
Bonus action disengage.
Oh no, I can't because I used it to dash. Never mind. So
Well, I
that
mean,
means that he
technically you
stays.
can, but he would get an attack of
Well,
opportunity on you.
yeah, no. So what he will do is stand there and give him this offhand.
3 points. Cooker dropped him.
All right, Rufiel's gonna come to the doorway again. Nice view of him, and try and firebolt the stink off him.
Not a 2.
He's the one with the moist skin. He
Yeah.
doesn't stink. He's the Mary Kay rep.
Top of round 3, Soleil. How do you keep getting to go first?
I meant to use my inspiration. God damn.
Yeah, 8 minutes to
All
go.
right.
You're probably not going to get to use it. Oh, you might.
Nope.
It's 17 initiative. You might get to
Yeah,
go.
He's gonna be
your
dead
third
before.
initiative.
Yeah,
I
no.
know.
I mean, there is a chance that Soleil could miss twice.
Yeah, right.
Get over there. I don't know why it wasn't going, but there you go.
All right. So almost.
Should you
So
have
I'm gonna tap
advantage?
into the. I'm using my inspiration that
Then that's a
Valdez gave me.
yes. Yeah, nice.
Tap into my champion, so that I get critical on 19 as well.
Is there some music that starts playing? I don't know. What's the one where they're running down the beach? Chariots of Fire?
Dun, 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 dun.
10 points.
Da, 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 da.
Ah, 2.
Da, da,
He died. There is a chance. Lumina.
I'll give my inspiration to Lumina. Let
There
him kill
you
it.
go.
There you go.
All right. I'll take a shot at this guy with advantage. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
and is a crit. So
Nice.
you shoot him so hard that the poop stick flies up and lands on your brother. No, it's enough that he dies though.
Yep.
Oh, and you guys get another one of these little these little things right here. As you guys are out of initiative again, momentarily, anyways. So there is some stuff in this room.
I'm
Stuff.
sort of hiding from Raphael because I'm exactly down as many hit points as I was before he healed me again. So I'm going to stay in this room over here, searching this room.
So a sea
Raphael's
hag
grumbling
named
about damn
Tuluna
wasted
Mog
bandages.
and 2 ogres that serve her as bodyguards live in this room. Laggy. We're almost done, and scrolling down to the parcel. So there's 4 chairs in here. They seem to be very nice chairs. They're worth 80 gold pieces each. 4 chairs.
Wow.
Yeah. They weigh 30 pounds each, though, if you guys want to lug a chair back with you. There's a wooden chest and a northeast alcove. So, like tucked like under the foot of the bed is you see a chest sticking out.
Did I hear my
And
name?
Soleil, you see like hanging out, like tucked into the edge of the bed, a like a
Magazine.
no a carved bone hilt sticking out of the corner of the bed.
I'll check it out. Could be
When
cursed.
you
Just
when you move
risk
up
I'm
to
willing to
it,
take.
the hilt appears to be made out of some kind of bone, and then there's like some leather wrapped around it, and then the pommel on the hilt has some rubies on it.
Very cool. So I'm grabbing it and looking at it.
So you pick it up. It's a long sword, and it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. You can see that the bone hilt is kind of carved to look like a dragon's mouth, a dragon's head, and it's holding a ruby in its mouth. Big ruby. That's it's the hilt. And then there's a leather wrapping the grip.
Very nice. All right, so I will bring it over to Janglang. He's right here. Hey, Janglang, any idea? You got that identify spell or whatever it's called, so you can tell us what it does?
No, I don't get that one.
Pinch, you're checking out the chest?
Yeah, looking for traps.
Give me
Investigating.
give me an investigation check as you pull out your little magnifying glass. You're like, sure, let's take a see here. Let me see. And you kind of scooch it with your foot a little, and you wiggle it, and you don't find any traps. The
Is
lock
it
looks pretty
locked?
simple on it too. I mean, like
It is
really
locked.
simple.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll.
it's like one of those
Oh,
little
it is.
internal locks, but it looks pretty simple.
So what is that? Sleight of hand thieves tools.
You should have
I'm gonna
thieves tools coded.
give him
The
guidance.
bottom of your
Right.
bits and piece. Well, the DC was a 17. No, I'm kidding. It was a 15. So the guidance actually helped. No.
Yes.
And you open the chest, and in the chest is a couple of sacks that contain some gold coins. There's 2 potion bottles in here, and a few smattering of platinum pieces. 8 to be exact. 8 platinum. And 2 potion bottles.
Potion bottles look familiar.
No, probably not
No?
really.
Yep.
They're not like your typical player's handbook potions. Let's put
They're
it
not
that way.
typical healing potions. Player's handbook healing potions.
Yeah, no.
So I'm going to cut off the hag's head and go attach it to that statue with the missing head with a python.
Give me a performance, right? I mean,
Use my stone cutting.
Stone.
I'd allow it. All right, so the potions are a potion of fire resistance and a potion of hill giant strength.
Ooh,
And I
I'll
put
take
all
that
that.
if no one else wants it.
I put all that stuff in the party sheet. If it's in here when I start the table next week, I will delete it. Meaning you left it behind, so like the chest or the chairs, you could leave behind. But I will disperse the coins for you. You guys each get 38 gold, 2 platinum.
Very nice.
And that
Good
takes us to
session.
the end of the session. Let's zoom out on the map a little. So you guys have done pretty good. You still got. We might have 2 more sessions in here. Could be
We've got
3.
a door down there. We've
Yep.
got a door up here.
Well, that. Yeah. Yeah, it could be 3 or 4 more sessions actually in this complex. But it's going pretty smooth. You guys haven't really gotten in any trouble yet. I mean, I think if you pulled like multiple rooms, but it's been pretty. No one's cast like Thunder Smite or anything, Fireball or anything
Thunder
yet. So
Smite.
you guys have been somewhat stealthy.
Yeah, Janglang's hypnotic pattern
The
saved us a lot of time on that one. And
mhm.
killing that hag before she could cast any spells. I don't know why she dodged instead of casting a spell, but that saved our butts too.
Because she
Yeah, I was
didn't know
going to
what was
throw
going
silence
on.
in there, but she was dead.
She didn't know what was going on. She was like, huh? I don't know who this guy is, but I'm going to stand here and dodge. This +1 longsword made of dragon bone and with a dragon leather grip. It has a ruby in the pommel and the hilt. I figured it was just a big ruby on the end of the dragon's mouth. The sword grows warm and the rubies glow slightly when the sword is within 120 feet of a dragon. So it's a +1 longsword when you guys do get it ID'd. So you will have to ID it to be able to get the effects of it. But longsword doesn't really help the party a whole lot, does it?
I could put it in the bag of holding and we can sell it.
I wonder if it was a sold for 25,000 gold pieces.
I think that we could put it in the bag of holding for 25,000 gold pieces if nobody's going to
We could
use
id-
it.
I mean, you got to find the right buyer. Obviously, people don't
Right.
wander around with 25,000 gold pieces on them, but it is a possibility, that's for sure.
Nobody's going to use it.
Waterdeep's not that far away.
Waterdeep for 25,000. Whoo! Sounds like a weekend in Waterdeep.
Right.
Yep.
we could identify it.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Pinch.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll do that.
Jangalang might. Do you want
But
this?
somebody
Do you have
needs
a
to
better
lug it anyway.
hand-to-hand?
So if it's going in the bag of holding, then let Pinch carry it. Jangalang?
Jangalang should be able to use it, and if it needs to get hand to hand, he's got something.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can
I
at
can use
least
it.
you could
I
use
got
it
a
until
rapier.
you decide if you want to sell it or not.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have finesse, but I don't think you really need finesse, do you?
No.
Plus,
No.
if you use it two-handed, it does 1d10. So
Right.
+1 because it's magic.
Yeah, I
You don't
can.
have a shield or anything, so.
Nope.
Drag it away.
Yeah, that's a nice weapon.
Can I take the cushion from the chair and use it as a pillow?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, it's the chair. It's not going to be worth anything. You demolish the chair to get the cushion, but yeah, they're
Well,
like
we
some nobleman's chairs. There's like a crest on them and shit.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of cargo out there, and Buzz. There's no saying that we've got to go take it now, but there's no reason we couldn't throw these chairs in with the cargo and
Mm.
take it out later.
I'll even drag this pen. I'm
Is
gonna
that chest
rename it
referring to the hag?
chair times 4, and then I'll drag this pen and stick it with this boxes over here.
Cool.
I wonder if I share that with you guys. Can you see the item?
Chair times 4.
Adventuring.
Hang on.
chair times four.
So you can we'll take it out of the parcel, out of the party sheet. And now it's sitting over there. Who's taking that potion of fire resistance?
Uh,
I think the person that qualifies the most that needs the potion would be, in my opinion, would be Soleil, since he's likes to jump down in pits with burning
Yeah.
dudes and goes swinging swords with them.
Yeah, he's the most up
yeah,
front.
most likely to use it, need it.
Yeah, he could use it when he's in a crowd and we drop a fireball on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
excellent.
raging, half and half.
Yeah.
Tastes good in
Yeah,
coffee
but my
too.
rage doesn't protect me from fire damage, so this would be good.
Yeah, but they don't have to tell you that. You can rage it out. You can rage it out. All right, well that's it. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Who's is anybody? Joey? Who's
Art Hard Studios is doing Weed and D. Predator Rejects.
What's 20
Fable
side?
Forge,
Wild Beyond the
20
Witchlight.
side.
Red Oprah. We'll give everyone a break tonight and we'll just get out of here. How's that? Let's just say goodnight to the stream, everybody. Good night. Let's do a little recap. Tomorrow is off. Thursday over on Marbania stream, we're going to do some Deadlands. And we're getting close to what are we, 90% done?
Probably. It's just a matter of going around and doing the things
Cleaning
that you
up
need
stuff.
cleaning up stuff. Yeah.
We're 90% done, or we could be done at any moment when the whole party wipes. It's true. It's so true. And then Friday is Jungles of Cholt right here at 8 o'clock. I don't remember what we're doing, but I do have some prep work to do. And then Saturday, over on Rob's channel, we're going to be doing some more Lost Mine of Phandelver, which is turning out to be a pretty nice built party. I like that one so far, except for the grape ape bugbear with long arms. But that's okay because when Happy Jack's Funhouse comes rolling in, he's gonna know some of those people because he's a Carney guy from the Feywild, right? So we're
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna
he is. Yeah.
we're just gonna mess with him. He's gonna have he used to have a love affair with a hippo, that big hippo that you see in the box.
Yeah, I did the conversion for that, and I remember there's some ganked up shit in that
Yeah.
module, but I don't remember any of it, so it
I,
won't do me any
I,
goods.
I've started reading through it. It's going to be fun. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a real short, sort of Rick and Morty kind of thing, you know. And that's Saturday over on Rob's channel will be Lost Mines of Fandelver, and we're talking about after that where I'm going to be running Happy Jack's Funhouse and then three other modules. It's a collection of modules. And Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds, where Rob will be trying to convince you to buy some of his shit, and then he'll give you some shit. He gives away free shit all the time. So that's Sunday at 9 over on Rob's channel. And then back here on Tuesday for session 43 of coming up of Princes of the Apocalypse. We'll be getting into holiday season coming up, Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. So the schedule may not be 100% accurate, but well, 20 side to every story. You were about to get rated yourself. Thanks for coming over. We were just ending the session, actually. I was just about to hit the outro video to say goodnight, but we'll stick around for a minute. What's up, guys? Well, you guys were playing some Witchlight over there? Some Witchlight. Yeah, thanks for the. If you want to, I run D&D exclusively here, except once in a while I'll run a video game. But it's all 5e, running Fantasy Grounds Unity, DM version, the whole screen. So this is all Unity, with some OBS magic on top of it. And those are my players up there, and they're all going to say goodnight to you guys, as we're going to lots of rabbit folk fun. Yeah, we got a character in my Saturday game that's from the Feywild. It's a bugbear from the Feywild. He just simply took the character because he wanted the reach. That's it. No other backstory to him. But that's Rob for you. We'll see you guys. Catch us later. Check the schedule. Hit the follow if you haven't, and hit the subscribe for YouTube down there too. I'm trying to get 8 more subscribers on YouTube so I can change my URL to something more attractive instead of like 27 letters. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for rating. Thanks for following. Thanks for cheer bittens. Thanks for all that stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys. Bye.